Pew 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 pew. What's up, everybody? Oh man, long day, no sleep. But I've known TCM drones for quite a while now, at least 3 or 4 years now. Since the days of Hubson, he's been an awesome guy. And as of lately, he's wanted nothing more than to get some love on his channel and have some involvement from the drone community. And he's been live streaming now, and he hasn't been getting any success of people coming in and showing him any kind of support or love, basically. I've tried to help him out by putting community blasts out there, but nobody's really popping in to check out TCM drones. So I figured the heck with it. We're going to do a stream tonight to help TCM grow. He's not in here yet, but I am going to drop the invite. We're going to invite TCM drones in here. Let me copy this link. And I don't care if other people pop in as well, guys, so I am going to post the link. Feel free to join me. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way in. And in the description of this video is going to be TCM's channel. Please go check out TCM Drones. Drop him a subscription. Show him some love. He's been trying to go live every day, and nobody's been really joining his streams. And he's a very cool, straightforward guy. Mr. Goss, Mad Kiwi. I didn't have surgery today. You know what happened? I went in, and they took a look at what was going on down there. And he says he thinks it's still fixed, but I now have a hydro seal problem. I fixed one problem to create another. So now I have to wait until the 28th to go get a CAT scan. And then after the CAT scan, we're going to talk about what we need to do, if we have to go back in for surgery again to fix the hydroseal, or if it's going to repair itself by itself naturally over time. So that sucks for me, because now I've been out of work for 3 weeks and I'm not being released for work duties yet. So Dan financially is a bit hurting right now, but, you know, we'll make it happen, Captain. We'll work through it either way. Things always work out for the best. We'll see where things go. This is not about me tonight, though. This is about TCM drones. JL, what is going on? Ron in the house. You are older than 29. Shut up. Here is the stream. Feel free to join. Don't get crazy. Zip tie yourself back together. I now have screws inside of me. That is something I didn't know. I didn't realize they were going to connect the mesh to screws. That's crazy. So, off to sub TCM. Excellent. I'm going to continue sharing his link, but there is the StreamYard's link. So if you guys have not checked out TCM Drones YouTube channel, he's definitely getting back into it. Very cool dude. Here is his link if you guys want to click on it to show him some support. He's been going live every single day. There's TCM. He just popped in. Everybody say hello to Mr. TCM Drones. What's up, brother?
Oh, good. I got some echo.
You got some echo? That's because you need to pause the YouTube stream.
So, there we go.
Yeah. So there's TCM, guys. If you haven't, this whole stream is going to be about TCM. We're just going to go live for a while. We already have 7 people in here. I know it's a bit early, but I figured what the heck, let's just stay on. We'll talk about some fun drone stuff. We'll invite other people in. And here is TCM Drones link one more time if you guys want to pop in. There's the link. Go drop him some support. Like I said, he's going live every day now. He's trying to get some people to come over and communicate with him and talk drone stuff and just have some fun. And he needs the support. We all need the support. I'm thinking about doing this twice a week for smaller channels. For those of you that haven't cleared 1,000, I think I'm going to start choosing channels to just assist and help. What is the point of me being a larger platform if I can't give back to everybody else? Right? Does that make sense? That makes sense, yes, right? Sir. We got Big Dog in the house. What's going on, Big Dog?
Hey, Big Dog.
What's going on, brother? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Doing fine, the man says. So what brings you on?
Well, you said the man needed some help getting his channel up and running, so I'm here to help him.
This is true. That's all. I appreciate it. All right. Sub TCM. What is the Adventures of Fat Man and Blobbin? I am at. I actually came up with that name. That's my friend Ron. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, that's my old buddy Ron. We used to run a YouTube channel called The Adventures of Fat Man and Blobbin, and it was where we challenged each other. Fat Man would challenge Blobbin in eating contests and stuff, and it was just supposed to be really funny, but it never really took off. So, well, speaking of, for you, TCM, tonight I'm going to eat some bugs on my channel, dude. This is something I'm not looking forward to, but I'm going to do it because I love you, bro, and it's going to bring some attention to you. So, mealworms or crickets? The choice is yours, bro. One's barbecue flavored and the other one's like cinnamon. I'm not excited for either of them. I don't care what they taste like. They're still real bugs.
Cricket,
So-
cricket.
Yeah, crickets. We'll take the crickets.
You guys are killing me, man. You're killing me. You're straight up killing me here. Crickets. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, should we get an overall chat here? Haha. Grubs. Yes, I don't have grubs. I did order here. I'll show you what I got. Hold on a sec. Oh boy, I'm still moving slow here. Things hurt. Okay. By the way, these were kind of hard to get my hand on locally, but I got some. So there you go. There are some crickets in there. Yummy. Wow. Salt and vinegar flavored real crickets. There you go. Give them a little shake for you. Ooh. And here are some wonderful mealworms just for you. These are barbecue flavored mealworms.
I have a question.
Yes.
Tell me that you didn't buy them just so that you could eat them.
I did. Yeah. I'm starting this thing called Health Challenge Roulette. And I have to just wait. Just hear me out. Okay. No, my doctor does not know I'm eating bug bait, Mr. Goss. Good call, though. Probably not going to tell him either. So here's the deal. I thought of an idea of where I could get you guys involved in the things that I do with losing weight, right? Because this needs to happen. I can't have stomach surgery or my hernia surgery on my stomach until I lose the weight. So I figured, wouldn't it be fun to do something involving everyone where you guys got to choose the devastation for Dan, right? So I thought, hey, I could get like 6 or 7 cups or 8 cups, and under each cup there could be a piece of paper, and each one's going to have something individually written on it, where I would show the cups to you guys, and through process of elimination, we would choose cups. And then for the next 8 weeks, once a week, I would have to do whatever the first cup was, second cup was, third cup was, right, on the channel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hear somebody talking in the background. What do I hear? Oh, this is Mavic. Sorry, your YouTube stream kicked over. Big Dog, you still with us? Nope, he dropped off. Okay. I don't know where he went. I'm sorry, bro. So anyways, I thought it would be fun to put weird stuff like 12 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, a packet of bugs. That would be my meal for the night. Instead of eating a big 8-course meal for dinner, I would have to eat an entire pack of bugs. Or you see what I'm saying? It could be fun. It could be fun. And then as punishment, these are the bad ones. I don't like to do these ones, but hey, you may end up with something like this under it. The world's hottest ramen noodles. They're only, 1 million Scoville heat units. They're nothing. Jeez. Why would anybody do that to themselves? Hi. Mine's bugs. It does. It does sound fun, doesn't it? Okay, so guys, just popping in. Don't forget to smash the like button. Number 2, second thing you got to do is TCM drone. You can see him right there. This.
Hey, everybody.
My finger doesn't point correctly, but that guy right there, he needs support, and we need to support him. And we need to go over to his channel, and you need to support him. So let me just copy his link again, right? Right, TCM? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep copying your link, and we're going to keep posting it, and I want people to go over there, and I want them to subscribe to you and show you some love.
I appreciate it.
So we already got a call out on the crickets. So I'm going to have to eat some of these crickets, which I'm really not looking forward to, by the way. They were $2.99, by the way. These were kind of hard to find. But I paid $3 for like 6 crickets, so that's kind of expensive, I think.
Yeah.
And I vouched to put 2 of these down without puking. There's no guarantees after that, but I will do my best, okay? I am not a fan of eating anything bug-related. So I can already tell you right now, the gag reflex is going to kick in. I just need to go into this thinking ramen noodles. I'm eating crunchy ramen noodles. Everything's all good. Get through
And
it.
again, I got faith in you.
You got faith in me?
Yeah, I got faith.
Okay. I'll be
You'll
watching.
have it. You'll have
Yeah,
it.
I'm washing it down with flavored water, first of all, peach greatness of nectar greatness with a little bit of water to finish it off. So, yeah, I'm working and cannot hear the live stream. I'm sorry, Mike Goatee's Drone Shots. I'm back from dinner break. Good to see you all here. Good to see you too, man. All right, Mr. Mad 2424. What is happening? We almost have 20 people in here now. Please don't forget to hit the hit the smash like button. Is that possible? Can you hit the smash like button? I don't know, but I got energy tonight, so let's do it. We're going to hit the smash like button. You're not just going to hit it. You're going to smash it and hit it. Can you do that? Or is that considered one hit? Hit it, smash it? A his smash? Is that what it would be? It'd be a his smash? From now on, we're not saying hit the like button anymore or smash it. We're saying his smash it.
It smashed tonight.
I like it. His smash it. Don't forget to his smash the like button. That sounds good. I'm supporting DW. Please post TCM. You got it. Here is TCM's link. Please pop over to his channel. Give him some love and support. He needs it. He needs love. All right. Put yourself in the frame of mind that you to eat to survive and you won't puke. This is very true. I wonder if Tom Hanks actually had to eat real bugs for the movie Castaway. Do you think he actually had to do that? Real like raw fish and bugs? Does anybody ever like,
so.
You think so? Did anybody ever like think along those lines, like method acting? They actually have to get into it and like do that kind of stuff for real? I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I could do it. All right, we're gonna do it. Should we do it? We're gonna do it. All right, so we got crickets. We definitely got the crickets here. These are salt and vinegar flavored crickets. Suppose we can open these on camera here. I don't want to be called a liar. Let's see if these just, oh, a little baggie just pops out. There you go. Yeah, lizard life.
What? Look at all of that protein.
Protein, little legs and snapped off like cricket wieners and stuff hanging out at the bottom. I gotta think that's what's happening here, you know? Okay. All right, we're gonna open this. TCM, I'm doing this for you. I want you to know. All right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's all for you, man. I don't know if this is gonna open how I'm gonna jab myself. Okay, let me grab a knife at least. Yeah. Okay. Well, can you tell I'm really trying to put this off?
Yeah.
I'm not excited about this in the slightest. Okay. Put sauce on them. Dude, they have vinegar, and you gotta eat them like raw, dude. That's the only way to pull this off. Ooh, those opened really easily. Okay. Oh. Bro, they smell like salt and vinegar. These must be like horribly dipped in salt and vinegar. Dude, there's little eyeballs staring at me and wings and oh no. Okay, we're not eating the stinger. I'm at least taking the stinger off. Can I do that? Is that cool? Can we take that stinger off there? I'm not feeling that, man. Okay, we're good. We're cleared on that. All right, and there's another one on this side. Goodbye, stingers. Oh, that's part of his wing. Okay. I don't know. Can you guys see that? That white light is really killing it, man. I don't know if you guys. There we go. Look at his little juicy eyeball staring at you in the camera. Is that too close here? Oh yeah.
That's the goodness.
No. Okay. Is it gonna refocus now? It smells bad from here. Yeah, dude. All right, TCM, you ready for this? Let me get my flavor ready. They're full of protein. You hear? Okay. Yep. We're about to find out. Lick it first. Oh, dude, come on, man. Why do we gotta get like? Why do we gotta? Yeah, why do we gotta be like sensual and weird with it? Next, he's gonna be like, yeah, smell it a little bit. That's good. Now rub its shoulders. Yeah, you freak. All right, lick it first, huh? Dude, I taste it. Vinegar. It's gross. I don't know how they dried vinegar on here. I didn't think you could actually taste dried vinegar on here. I've had salt and vinegar chips, but never that potent where you could lick it and it just tasted like it. Dude, I really got to work myself into this. All right, TCM, it's for you, bro. Love you, man.
Sounds good, crunchy.
Yeah. Ah.
5 more to go.
God, bro. That's disgusting. All right, I just want everybody to know if I get stranded on an island like Castaway, I'm gonna die. All right, that's gonna happen. There won't be eating any bugs. Dan will die. I will eat my own fat before I die. Okay, I'll like cut chunks of me off and just cook myself and eat myself before I eat bugs. I just want you all to know that. All right, one more. Yeah, let's just do one more and call it a day. You good with that?
Yeah.
I can't do you wrong, dude. I got to get the biggest one in here, man. All right. He's a fat son of a gun. Get rid of the stinger. Dude, why do they even have stingers? What do you think they do with them? What's that? Reminds me of the smell of rotten rat in a toilet at a gas station bathroom. That someone had actually had diarrhea on top of puked beer suds on them, dumped in an ashtray on the floor. Well, bro, now you just totally psyched me up for doing the next one. Play. I really want to eat this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, thank you for the confidence boost. I'm all in it to win it now, bro. Okay, do 2 more. Oh my god, bro, these are so gross. TCM, please post for support. I got you. Incoming. Bam. What they're saying basically is type every once in a while TCM in the comment section so that they can actually click on your page and just join. You see what I'm saying? So every once in a while, just say, hey guys, good call, Mike. D-Man52, what's going on? What's up, brother? Got you, TCM. Oh man, that looked tasty. Yeah, no, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. That's a big, gross-looking bastard there. Yeah. All right. Things I do for you, TCM. All right, so Cricket 101, legs and all. We're doing this. We're doing this. Why am I doing this? I shouldn't be doing this. I'm doing it. All right. TCM, you type, I'm going to do this. You ready? I'm not. I got to convince myself to do it again. All right. God, it doesn't taste good. I think I just chewed an eyeball. Okay. We're done for now. Thank you. Come again. Oh.
I posted. Did it show up? Because it says on mine, private chat.
Yo. Dude. Drone worship. I'm drooling over. I only got flies. I'm telling you, bro. Dude, there is nothing about that tastes good at all. Like, could you imagine if they didn't have flavor at all? I think it would probably be better if they just weren't flavored. Like, I could just get through it if it was just like a crunchy piece of popcorn, but to have sour, like salt and pepper or salt and vinegar, just throws it way off. RC Crazy, what is going on? Here's the link. Yes, guys, make sure this is a TCM support. And if anybody else would like to join in, I'm going to post the link again. Feel free to join us. TCM, don't forget to keep saying hi to everybody, all right? Every once in a while, just type something every like 2 minutes or something.
Well, mine it says private chat, so it's showing up.
No. Okay, there's private chat, and then, oh, that's right. You have to go. You got to open a second window. Go to YouTube, okay? So open a whole new window, go to YouTube, and then go to my channel and open the stream, pause the stream, and then type in the comment section. Do you see what I'm saying? Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's still in my mouth. I can taste it. Ah, Sarate. Drone shots. All right, who wants to come in here? I posted the link. Join us. This is all about TCM today. Every week, I'm going to choose, and maybe twice a week, I'm going to choose 2 channels, right? And I'm going to push those channels, those small channels, and try to help you guys grow. That's what we're going to do. I should have done this a long time ago. I used to do it. I need to get back to doing it. It's good for everybody. It's great for growth. Everybody needs it. TCM needs that support right now. So TCM is posting every once in a while in the comment section. You can see him say hello. Make sure you're also paying attention, TCM, to people that are saying they're subbing to you. That way you can click on their channel and sub back to them, right? You got to give support to get support. Same thing.
I'm trying to get both windows.
Yes, you can actually pop the chat out on the YouTube side up in the right-hand corner of the chat box. It'll say pop out. Then you can drag it over to the other window in StreamYards and drop it right on the StreamYards. David Smith in the house. Mr. Mad 2424 is doing a great job dropping your link so that people keep subbing to it. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Mad. For those of you guys that don't know Mr. Mad too, he is an awesome channel. He got into boats a while ago too. MGE Quadcopter. What's up, What's up? Subscribe to you, TCM MGE. You just earned another sub, my friend. TCM is getting some support tonight. I like it. I love it. Talk dirty to me. This is all good things. So, once again, here's the link for StreamYards. If you guys would like to join us, who do we got? Oh, we got Ed's about to join us. Come on in, Ed. What's up, bro?
Hey, man. What's going on?
What's cooking, Bacon?
Nothing. Just chilling. It's been hard as hell today. So,
Has
TCM, you got your chat in there? Okay. I don't see shit from TCM.
No, he's posting every once in a while. I see him. Mel is in here. Make that 2 more. You missed the bugs. Well, no, you were in here for the bugs, weren't you? You just saw the bug eating. I'm good on that. I think I'd rather enjoy the worms than the crickets. The crickets are just a tad bit too crunchy for my liking.
You know, I don't know what this fascination is with eating freaking bugs. First of all, Dan, you're drinking urine samples, so I don't know.
Whoa. Sir, that is carbonated frost, like 10 calorie sparkling peach water. Can't hate, appreciate.
Well, I know, but it looked like you were really enjoying it. That's all I got to say.
Well, you know, Island RC, what's up? Sent you a sub. TCM, how you doing, Dan? I'm doing good, Island. It's good to have you here. Don't forget to, what did we say? His smash? We're not hitting and we're not smashing the like button. We're his smashing. Don't forget to hit smash the like button. I like that. That's good.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out here. So
Oh, you're still trying to pop the chat out?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I will.
All right, TCM. Okay, what you gotta do is you gotta not have your window maximized, and you need to adjust the size. And yes, you need to be in YouTube to pick up the chat. And just like Dan said, you pop out the chat. It's confusing as hell the first time you do it, man.
It is. Because you actually have to make the StreamYards window smaller so that you can actually reach in the corner and grab the chat and pull it over the top of the StreamYards and then drop it. It's really weird, man. Once you get it, though, you're good. Dude, we got Stickface105 in here. I don't even know who you are, but I love your name, dude. What's up, Stickface?
Stickface, I do.
That's
like
amazing, dude. That's hilarious. And I love it. His actual picture is like a stick face with like, yeah, I'm digging it. Welcome, Stickface.
So what's the 105 all about, Stickface? I mean,
that's true. That's true. We now need to know.
Are there like 104 other stick guys out there?
Okay, let's see what the best plan is. Let's do it this way. I think I like this. That way we get a full camera view. Even though I'm not a huge fan of it this way, I'm gonna do it this way. I don't like the tucked faces. That kind of tucked look. I'm not a fan of that tucked look. JDS in the building. What is up, JDS? How's it hanging, my brother? Low into the flow, I'm hoping.
Hey,
All
Mel,
right.
how you doing, brother?
Stickface says no. He's not going to tell you. Jim Crinnan, what's up? We are running a stream for Mr. TCM Drones tonight, who is currently in chat and also on the panel. We're trying to get him some support. He's been at this for 4 years. He really goes live and nobody comes in, and he's not getting any kind of support at all. So I figured,
All right, okay.
We can
First
give
of
back.
all, where the hell is TCM at?
you don't see him?
No, I see him. I mean,
I'm in South Carolina. I
Nope.
live in South Carolina.
We
Oh,
got
you're in
Mel.
South Carolina, are you? Okay.
We got Mel in here, and we got Third Eye View. What's going on, Third Eye View? Excellent, Jim. Thank you. Can we not hear Mel? Oh, he hasn't said anything yet.
I can't believe I don't have you, TCM.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
I lost my chat for some reason.
You lost your chat. That's because, did you pop it out and then drag it over the thing?
Yeah, it was there. Then
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
and I was
Check
trying.
your
it
check
probably
check
wouldn't
your
be.
taskbar at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta-
good. Yeah, exactly. Never mind. I'll shut up. Go ahead, Dan.
No, I was just gonna say it probably you clicked on something in the background and it took the chat behind the window that you're currently viewing right now.
Yes, exactly.
You got to be careful how much you click once you pop the chat out and you move it. You can't really like do side distraction stuff, otherwise you'll keep losing the window.
And you'll want to make it skinnier than what the default probably is, TCM.
Right.
You know, so like right now I have actually I have all my tabs. I'm running all of this off of Google Chrome. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, Chrome. But but it's showing 2 windows on the taskbar at the bottom. But the chat's over to the right, the way I have it.
He
It's
said,
showing
"Okay,
now.
he said I got it back."
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so now while that's there, you want to go to, there should be a tab on top of, are you running Chromium?
Chromium.
What, not Chromium. What's the real one?
Chrome.
I think he's got it figured out.
Only thing I ain't got figured out is when somebody subs to me, how to go to their channel to sub them back.
You'll get a notification on your YouTube channel of the subscriber, and all you got to do is click on their name and it'll take you to their channel. Or in the chat, if you put your mouse up in the chat window, there you'll get 3 little dots next to their name off to the right. You click that, it gives you the option to go to their channel right there.
Or you can open a
Okay.
new tab. You can go to their channel and still have this going on and still hear what's going on.
And if you're using a mouse, your center wheel, your scroll wheel, is also a click button. You put that over a link and it'll automatically open the link in a new tab on Google Chrome.
Ba-boom.
I could teach this shit.
Okay, so
But
if
the
it
thing is
comes up-
I'm such a dick that when I start telling people how to do things, they get mad at me because I'm telling them how to do it.
I'm done with it. I
come across harsh, rough, gruff, and like a know-it-all.
I kind of like that about you, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Dan, you know, we got a little secret. You want me to let everybody know what the secret is?
Sure.
People that think they know it all make it really difficult on those of us like you and me that actually do.
You know, I wanted to say I had fun, Mel. I rewatched the stream where we were confronting Bill. I don't want to say confronting. We were talking with Bill, and I didn't realize, because of how many meds are in me, how long you guys actually let me talk.
Probably way longer than I should
Then
have.
you should have. I agree. I was watching it and I could see you looking at Lloyd, and Lloyd was looking back at you, and I was like, oh boy. Like after rewatching it, I was like, man, I can't believe they just let me ramble for like 12 minutes straight. Like nobody cut me off. I was like, this is crazy. You know, I'm glad you did because I had a lot to say, but at the same
Whoa,
time,
we lost
did we
some.
just lose
See there? See,
TCM
Jim?
just dropped.
See, Dan? See how it goes?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
All
he
right.
just typed something in chat. No, wait, that's Jim. Never
All right.
mind.
Well, we'll drop it again because I'm sure he'll pop back in.
Oh,
so.
he says he'll be right
Oh,
back.
there he is. I see him now.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't, Dan. You don't have to redrop the link if he's got it he's already got it.
But he doesn't know that though. That's the thing. He's
Well, that's
really
fine.
not computer illiterate. So I just give the link to him. He can just click on it.
I got to go check on this other thing I got going on because I'm supposed to be a guest on another show at some point tonight,
Oh,
and it's had a couple of false starts. So let me see if it's
kicking
it's
off.
it's up and running now.
Okay.
So I will have to go pretty soon. I don't know when.
I gotcha. Yeah, I was hoping to actually catch in here for a sec though. Man, what this drone X Factor thing? I don't know what the deal is. Why does he think this is such a joke for everybody?
I don't know. Did you like the book I wrote?
I did. I did. Yeah. 10 command prompt and greatness. And yeah. Yeah, it was definitely hit the mark, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he thinks it's funny though. You know, like he was playing some big joke on everybody. It's like, dude, it wasn't a joke, that's for sure. And
No.
you were very serious about wanting 1,600, 1,800 people to join your Patreon, no matter how much you said you didn't. You're doing a giveaway right now, and you're telling everybody that you're going to give away 6 Mavic Pros for if you get to 1,800 patrons. I mean, it's quite obvious why the stream was made, but I don't know, man. He's still trying to cover his butt on this one, and all I'm asking, hey, drone community out there, please stop at the clickbait stuff. Please, if you see somebody doing it, call them out. Let them know. This is getting ridiculous at this point. If you're that bored, you should start a gaming channel or something. Go do something else. Don't ruin the hobby. Just go find some toys to play with elsewhere. So TCM is back. Bam. Good to have you back. So yeah, everybody that's talking about Xavier right now and how they get the joke and it was funny, it's not funny. It wasn't a joke. He's got you completely mind warped if that's what you dip in the hand in the cookie jar while the other hand does the stuff in the background. That's what's taking place there. So.
All right, maybe I can keep this going now. Well, I got a lot to learn.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do unless you're on a laptop and your screen is really small. Then it gets a little more difficult.
Yeah.
But let me.
Yeah, you can roll.
I got it. No, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pause my camera for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right.
I see people, Dan, you did it. You've gone live on your phone many times. You know, I don't know how in the hell you do that because I can't do the tube on the phone.
I just hold my phone and I talk to it like this. It's actually quite simple. We call this transference. I push the go live button and then I type my title and then I hit go live and then I talk to my phone.
Well, oh no, I kind of get that, but I mean, you know, me being me, I want to know what people are saying in the chat.
Well, it does. It shows you that. I get the chat bar.
I know, but you can't reply to anybody, can you?
No, but that's why you just talk to them and you answer them.
Okay.
You just read their comment and go, yeah, ha, that's funny. That's a good one. Oh, I like that. Oh, Steve says it's something about a truggy buggy wuggy tuggy. Oh, that's nice, Steve. Good call, buddy. Right? No? Anyways, this stream is for TCM. TCM said
Well,
I'm learning.
TCM has one more for me, okay?
Drone junker.
So we're in South Carolina. You at TCM? What's your name? Can we have a name, like a first name?
He wants your government name. Whoa.
My name's I go by Tim.
Who?
Tim. Tim. Tim.
Tim.
Oh, okay.
Like-
So where are you from? No, you didn't grow up in South Carolina, did you?
Grew up, born and raised.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
But I live what they consider the upstate, South Carolina. I live in a town called Liberty.
Mel's back, and Drone Junkie says, hello, TCM. Drone Junkie, tonight it's all about TCM. We are trying to get TCM some new supporters, trying to get some. I want to do this once or twice a week for smaller channels. I really do. Like, this is something I would like to help everybody break the 1,000 mark and move forward. I think as a bigger channel, it would be a dick of me not to try to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think more big channels should do this for people. So I say we go for it and we just see how things go. Right?
So what made you all of a sudden decide to be
I used to do this. This was something that I used to do a long time ago before I became kind of more on the negative side of things and the drone community was falling apart. And I just decided I was done helping everybody for a while, and I was just going to let them find out how nasty the drone community can really be. But now that everybody's starting to figure things out for themselves, it's making me happier to do this again.
Well, there you go.
See?
Yeah, he had a little bit of trouble getting the hamsters wound up to make enough power to turn on that monster computer he's got.
Whoa.
Talking about Ken Herron.
Ah.
Yeah, he tried to go live a few minutes ago and then crashed, and now he's back live again. He's doing his show tonight. Tonight's his regular. And that's where I got to be later. He's going to plug
Am I impeding on that show?
You are.
You know what?
Shame on you.
There's 9 billion people on this platform.
I was going to say there's plenty enough room for everybody. So,
Dan, what I was going to say was that, first of all, I've certainly heard of Aaron's name, but I must confess, you aren't keeping me from his channel, and that's no offense to Ken Herron. I'm sure it's a great channel, but I've just never been there.
Oh, to Ken's?
Yeah, never been.
I enjoyed it when it was drone related stuff. Now it's kind of comedy more than anything, and
it's still drone related.
A little drone stuff, not as much as it used to be. He used to be really drone oriented. Now it's kind of like the funny, goofy side of the drone world, as opposed to the Ken used to be the very professional drone this, drone that, FAA rules, FAA this. And it's really kind of taken a turn now for the more comedic side of things, which it's okay. It's just not my forte. I'm not into that.
No, and I hear you, and that's why well, I mean, look, I no offense to camera bird people, but I'm kind of like a different sort. So that's all.
Yeah. Well, and everybody's got their preference, man. Like I said, I used to like the original Ken show when it was Ken really getting, aggressive into the drone stuff and talking about really good drone news. And now it seems to be pop-up articles and little things and more comedy-based stuff. So I can't, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Maybe every once in a while I'll catch it. If I hear him talking about something interesting, I stick around normally for that portion of it, but that's if I pop in. I don't even get notifications from Ken anymore. That's how much my computer thinks that I need to watch him. So,
well, that's your fault.
Well, notifications are turned on. So
okay.
that's YouTube telling me I don't need to watch Ken.
I'm just making, I'm going to tear my studio all down tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yep. So I'm checking this second camera angle for no real reason, really, I guess, other than just to do it because I can.
Trying to see that sexy butt, weren't you?
Yeah. Are you moving it to another room?
I'm moving it to another room. You could say that.
Is the room outside of the current structure you are in?
It is.
Okay.
We got Melby. Salute Drone Worship, Lunatic, TCM, and 400. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And then we got Third Eye View. I only watched the first minutes, drone news, and then turn Ken Herron off.
You know how I like streaming, right? Everybody likes to do a stream. I do a weekly stream. I do one with Lloyd every week, right? So really, I do
Mhm.
too.
But I like it because it's solid drone related stuff.
And it's going to continue to be, and it's going to get more solid. It's going to get more. It's going to get more. Anyway, the room that I'm moving my studio to is on the other side. It's on the very west side of another state. Even. I'm doing a little temporary transfer. Dan, what's your internet speed right now up and down?
Oh.
Are you on fiber optic or
No,
DSL or
I'm
cable?
I'm running 5G Wi-Fi. It's whatever Spectrum. I think we're Spectrum. We may be we're Verizon, so we have pretty decent internet, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's not 5G unless it's not 5G. It's 4G.
Let's see here. What? It says I'm connected to 5G right now, man. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna do a speed test. Speedtest.net. I haven't done one of these in a while. I know that my ping upload speed is horrible, or my upload speed is good. My download speed sucks. Always has.
Really?
Your
Yeah.
download speed normally on any connection is normally 4 times what your upload speed is.
Right,
Yeah,
and that's what I thought.
upload speed to get you.
Is it not? Oh, I see why. Hold on. Speed test.
I'm having to stream off of a hotspot. Our AT&T wouldn't be enough for me to get on here with.
All right, so screen share. Remember, I'm running a computer from 2012, guys. So this isn't exactly a beast of a computer. This thing just does the basics.
And I'm just saying your speed test has nothing to do with your computer. More than likely, it's probably your internet connection.
All right, let's give her a pinger.
It has
University of South Florida. It's just connecting. See what I'm saying? How slow this is?
Yeah, what's your ping speed? 47 milliseconds. That's not terrible. Wow, that's a great download speed.
Yeah, but download isn't what matters.
Download
That's what I said. Here
absolutely
comes
matters.
It matters.
Here comes the upload.
Like you said, Mel, is that my download speed is a lot higher than upload speed. Well, that ain't bad either. Is that upload there?
That's 5G?
Yeah.
Kiss my fat white ass.
It's fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean, it's all right, I guess, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems
I mean,
like a lot to
I'll
me.
show you. Now, I'm on Verizon 4G, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've got antennas 50 feet in the air, a pair of them.
Right.
Matched and all that. The Yagi antennas coming into a super MoFi router, blah, blah, blah. And here, I'll share this with you.
Yeah, hit me.
Click share. Let me go to that screen there and I'll share that screen. Now I just got to figure out which one of these monitors it's on so that I know which way to move this. Yep. All right. That's the right one. Okay. Put that over there and let's do that. And then let's go like this. Now this is 4G.
No, your ping's still pretty high.
Ping that's actually kind of slow. It's usually in the 24, 25 range.
Well, I don't know, man. We had Spectrum, and our Spectrum internet was slower than your 4G.
So there's my download, and here's my upload. It starts out at about 25 or 30, and then it drops off to about 5.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like
and it bounces. So it's going to end up around 10 or 12.
Right.
Okay. Now that's on 13. So that's on 4G. Where I'm moving is to my ex-girlfriend's house.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 weeks ago, I had AT&T fiber put into her house. I use SIM cards. So I change the SIM card in my router when I run out of the 15 gig of data on the allowable device, right? I've got 10 of them. So I have 150 gig of data, and I pretty much use it all every month.
Oh, my God.
She has.
All right,
I got
Mel,
her on a plan with 1,024 gig of data. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The upload and download, because it's fiber optic, is symmetrical. She has a 7-year-old computer. I have one I just built in December.
Mm-hmm.
On her 7-year-old computer, 298 down, 299 up. 300 megabits a second, symmetrical.
Wow.
I'm moving over there this weekend. So Sunday when I do my show, it'll be on that network.
Well, I just
in other words, Mel, your ex-girlfriend isn't quite the ex anymore, huh?
Oh, she's not been the ex for a long time. She's always still been friends.
That's awesome.
So
where are you?
You just needed some time apart, apparently.
All right. Well, Mel, I just picked up this beauty here.
what do you got? What is
This
that?
is a 1900 millibit per second 5G dual band router. It plugs into a 3.0 host,
Right?
and then plugs into a massive cable cord. And I'm hoping this changes my entire world. I don't think it will, but it may do a lot better for streaming.
It would be better if you could get the antennas outside and up in the air.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why I say that. The signal from the tower is absolutely line of sight when
Right.
it comes to the internet. Phone signal is not quite so bad, but even phone signal, if you're within line of sight to a tower, you'll have a stronger signal than you will if you have something blocking between you and the tower.
Right.
I can go 3/4 of a mile down the street on my street right here. And the way, when they built this, when they divided this farm, this ranch, the way they made the road, it just so happens that if I go down to the end of the road and make the 90-degree turn and go up on the hill line, there's a clearing in the trees where they made the road that happens to aim right at the tower. So if I go up on the hill and get above the tree line, I can actually look straight at the tower. My upload and download is in the 60 range on 4G if I have a clear line of sight to the tower.
Okay. Have you considered a Wi-Fi gun?
A Wi-Fi gun?
Yes.
No, I spent a lot of money and bought a pair of Yagi Wi-Fi antennas. I put them on a tower 45, 47 feet in the air.
Nice.
And I run it to a MoFi multi-band router that I can put SIM cards in. So I take the SIM card out of my hotspot and put it in the router.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Check this out. This guy built a internet gun, and he put it on a 27-foot pole outside of his house, and he picked up internet from McDonald's 34.5 miles away.
Wow.
It's a YouTube video, and it is absolutely crazy how this guy built this coil system. It is nuts, and it's really simple to make. But he was like,
This is like a coil. It's I don't know. Google Yagi antenna, and you'll see how it's made.
Okay.
Yagi. Yagi.
Let's see.
Mr. Yagi-san, put the antenna in the air on a tower. And then if it don't work, you'll have to be calling the tech support people.
All right, let's see if this is what I think it is.
Hello there, my name is Tony. I am with the tech support company. How can I be helping you today?
Okay, so yeah, this is like basically a Wi-Fi gun. That's the whole, yeah, okay. So it's kind of the same principle. It is a basic Wi-Fi gun. I mean, there's so many different models of it. I don't know which one you bought, but most of these are Wi-Fi guns that I'm seeing from Yagi.
It's just a directional antenna, very focused.
Right, extremely focused point, which is why they call them Wi-Fi guns. Like you aim it right at the tower, and it just stays there. It doesn't budge.
Right. Know? And I got mine mounted on a tower, and I got a pair of them 37 inches apart, mounted at a 45-degree angle to each other, the way they're supposed to be.
Nice.
So apparently you have a true diversity modem, Mel.
I don't have a modem at all.
I know, but how do you pick up these 4G symbols or signals?
Well, it's a router. It's a router that has the ability to receive
what
the
But the router, obviously, okay. So
the
you have
router receives
okay.
the signal from Verizon. It's got 2 antennas. You can use it indoor or outdoor. You can put the paddle on. It's got paddle antennas that are about, I don't know, a foot long, 10 inches long, inch and a half wide. Then you would aim those at the tower on your windowsill or whatever. And then it's got 2 more omnidirectional antennas that are your Wi-Fi broadcast antennas inside your house.
So
I just happen to have threaded adapters that I threaded like RG58 cable to, except it's better than that because it's double shielded and all that crap. And it's 50 foot long and it goes up, ties onto those antennas up on the tower.
My point is that the router that this antenna signal goes to has to go through something so that it picks the best signal, or does it somehow mix all the signals together to come up with a stronger?
It's called bands, and my router is a multi-band router. So it'll, if one of those bands gets heavy traffic, it'll automatically switch to another one, and so on and so forth. It's an automatic band switching router, and it's made by MoFi. And there's YouTube videos on my channel all about the antennas, the installation, the mounting, the router, the whole bit. But pretty soon I'm not going to have to worry about that anymore. In fact, probably by this weekend, because I'll be broadcasting from that other location. What in the heck?
It sounds
Oh
like
my God. This is hilarious, y'all. Somebody sent Ken Heron a video where somebody's playing with the RoboMaster in a cow pasture with a bunch of cows. And they're all looking at it like, what the hell is this thing? They're all curious as hell. It's hilarious. So that's the beauty of having, 3 monitors. I can have several different things going all at once.
That's pretty stacked across the board, man. I just ran another speed test, and it was pinged at 45, and then it download was 65.47, and upload was 63.85. That's pretty.
That's amazing. That's
close
amazing.
to being peg point. That's interesting that it's so close.
Yeah. If I could get that here, if I could get the regular 25 and 30 download that I get, if I could get that on the upload side too, I'd be happy right here. Yeah. I'd be happy with this. And if I put my antenna another 50 feet in the air where it's clear line of sight and get it out of the trees and forests that I live in, I'd probably get that. I'd probably get 50 up and down.
Yeah.
On 4G.
Yeah, I want to say I'm connected. Let's not quote myself until I'm positive here. Let's check out this connection status.
But just for while you're checking that, James Loyal in chat. Yeah, shoot me an email. I'll answer questions, whatever I can about computers, builds, whatever. This tower that I'm running right now is a gaming tower that I built 6 years ago, 7 years or longer than that ago, 7 or 8 years ago. And in December, I jerked the motherboard and chip out of it, and I put in a new motherboard, a Tomahawk motherboard with a 360 megahertz chip and 32 gig of RAM, and I added another 4 terabyte hard drive, and so now the computer's got like 7 hard drives, and 2 of them are solid state drives. When I put it together this time, I loaded the operating system on a terabyte or something, I don't remember, solid state drive. So now I've got a bunch of more stuff installed and editing software and Adobe and all this, but so now the computer takes about 40 seconds to boot from power button to Windows open and running. That's brutally fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just switched over to SSD myself. It's been a while since I've done SSD drive, but yeah, man, I forgot how fast they are compared to mechanical hard drives. They're snappy, man. They're so much more snappy. So it's like night and day difference.
It's it's like running your computer off of one of these, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what I've done it with all my software installs, I put everything on the K drive, the 4 terabyte drive, and the solid state drive, the root drive, the C drive is nothing but my operating system. So it stays pristine, clean, and fast. And with 32 gig of RAM, it's got enough carburetor to fuel the motor, and the fuel tank being the about 10 terabytes worth of hard drive that I've got. So if you look at a computer, your hard drives are your fuel tank, your RAM memory is your carburetor, and your CPU chip is your motor. So you got a big motor, you need a big carburetor put on it. So you need a lot of RAM. And then to feed that carburetor, you need a lot of storage. And the more of all those things you can make solid state, the faster they'll communicate.
Good analogy, Mel.
I am brilliant.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna go fly out.
Hey, you know, there's no modesty here, buddy. You open the door, I will flat walk through it square shouldered, buddy. I'll tell you what.
Mel's over there, man. Mel's over there like, I am all that is man. Hear me roar.
Well, I'm learning a lot from him right now, so I'm
TCM, I figured you'd learn a lot.
Well, just think of computers that way. The CPU is the motor, the RAM is the carburetor, and the fuel tank is the storage, the hard drives.
Hey, Rob, you still want me to make you those batteries, bro? I just finished 4 for somebody else. That's $80 right here and 80 right here. That's a pretty solid deal. Let me know. I know you asked me a while ago because you didn't want to make them, so now I'm offering. People want 3DR Solo batteries. Let me know, bro.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here and go traderize to that other channel because I'm a guest on that channel tonight, and I got to be paying attention to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's all good, man.
See, I'm at like 959, 960, and I actually helped Ken move his studio the other day, my brother and I. We had a couple of other guys showed up that helped us carry all the big heavy stuff downstairs, and then they left. I loaded it. I played the Tetris game in the U-Haul truck, and then we got over to Ken's new location, and guess where all these desks and tables and shit had to go? Upstairs. So it was me and my brother. When we got all of his stuff moved, he can't lift stuff because of his back. You know, he's broke it like 3 times.
Right.
So, yeah. So he said he would bring me on and boast my moving abilities and helping him move his studio and all that. And he's going to try and get me a few extra subscribers. I'm trying to bust that 1,000 mark. I'm like 40 away. So,
well, maybe tomorrow's stream will be for you, Mel.
Well, maybe tomorrow's stream will be for me, but I'll be packing and getting the truck ready to go. I'm breaking down the studio in the morning, so I won't have a clue till probably Saturday afternoon. So don't do it for tomorrow. Don't do it tomorrow.
Oh, I was going to do it for you whether you were here or not.
Oh, well, all right, my brother.
So
we'll see you.
All right, man.
TCM, be well.
In, Mel.
I appreciate it. Same to you.
Keep it crazy. Dan, enough said.
Oh, face.
And there he goes.
Oh, man. Oh, the big Grabowski. The TBG just popped in. The freaking big Lebowski. I like it. The big Grabowski. It's been a while since I've heard that, man. But, you know, I still think you're the dude and you will abide. Have you guys ever seen The Big Lebowski?
No, I have not.
You have not seen that movie?
The movie.
You should watch it if you haven't seen it, man. The Big Lebowski is a very funny movie. It's a very direct point. It's all about this dude who gets his rug peed on, and all he wants is his rug replaced by these thugs that peed on his rug. And he has to go through all these insane things just to get a new rug for his house because the thugs peed on his other one and stole it. It's actually
really?
Yeah, it's a very funny movie though, man.
Is that Jeff Daniels or what the hell is that?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Okay.
Yeah. And it's Jeff Bridges. Who's the big God, what's his name, man? John, big fat guy.
Well, there's a lot of those around. Hey, man, it's the 22nd. How did that go, Dan?
Oh yeah, no. So, oh, you want to talk about that? We're talking about that. We're doing that right now. We're talking about that. Oh, John Good.
You don't have to. It just popped into my mind. I remembered the 22nd jet when you're going back to show the doctors how bad they fucked up. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. What's your deal with this rug? It really tied the room together. Yeah, good one. It's good to have the Big Grabowski back. Hey, all right. So what happened? That's a good question, man. What exactly took place? And I went to the doctors today. This is gonna sound awkward. Fuck it. I went to the doctors today, and I was like, "Hey, I think you botched the surgery." And he goes, "Well, I guarantee I didn't botch the surgery. What's going on?" I said, "Well, there's still a lot of pressure down there. I mean, things are in places. It just shouldn't even be places still, you know." And then it was one of those awkward moments where a dude's like, "Whip it out, let's have a look," and I'm like, "God damn it, I hate doing this," you know. It's like, it's bad enough you're in there, and then they're telling you to pull it out and show it to them. Like, oh Jesus, all right, here you go, bro. You're impressed, right? Tell me you're impressed. So it was like, lay down. Oh, great. Now we're going to be pushing on it too. So, it's awkward when you have a dude pushing on your dangling, and he's like, and then it gets weird because he's like, okay, now I want you to cough. Let out a big one. I'm like, this is getting more awkward by the moment, dude. What is going on here? And then I sit up and he goes, all right, so I agree with you. Something's wrong. And I was like, well, duh. Bro, it's been 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. It should have been gone and healed by now. Like, my stomach is healed, for God's sakes. What's the deal with it? Look. All I have is like some bruises now, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? Like, the whole stomach's basically healed. So what's the deal? Why hasn't down there healed yet? The McNuggets, they're at risk. We need to find out what's going on, dude. I was like, so anyways, he calls the nurse in his follow-up doctor, whatever her name was. And then it was back to whip him down again, bro. Let's have a look. And it was like, come on, man. How many times am I going to pull it out and show it to everybody? So some more poking happened. And the girl's like, oh, yeah. Whoa, there's definitely something wrong. I thought we just established that. Did we not just establish there was something wrong?
I bet there was something wrong by then.
Yeah, you don't want to have one of those weird moments like, what? I'm a grower, not a shower, But it's like she's checking things out and he's checking things out. Everybody's telling me to cough and they're poking and prodding every little inch of whatever they can find down there. And I'm like, okay, come on. Somebody's got to tell me something here. He goes, all right, here's my thoughts. And I was like, tell me your thoughts. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this. All right. And he goes, well, when I did the original surgery, I screwed the mesh to the bone, right? So I can tell you right now, I guarantee the mesh hasn't broken. Okay. And I was like, all right.
First of all, he screwed mesh to your bone. That sounds ugly right off the bat.
Dude, I didn't even know that they screwed it to the bone. That was the first time I realized they put screws in there when he told me, because I said it's botched. He goes, I can tell you right now, it's not botched. I screwed mesh to the bone, dude. There's no way that came undone. And I was like, all right, well, hey, let's talk about it. You too, Jim. Well, thank you, Rob. Good to see you, buddy. We'll talk. Send me an email, man. So anyways, this goes on for a second. We talk a little bit more, and he goes, here's my thoughts. When I originally pulled your large intestine out of the scrotum, right? I realized I didn't want to pull it all the way out because it was still attached to your right testicle.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
It is, and it gets worse. So, he's like, I didn't want to damage your right testicle, so I left part of the sac in there that had protruded through, and I cut it, and then we just sewed it, right? Here's the problem, is that extra bit of sac healed like that, right? and then it allowed a bunch of liquid right back into the same hole that had just been fixed. And so now it filled that gap again. So let's just say I'm right back to where I started, but this time it's not a hernia. Now it's just fluid, free flowing fluid that has filled the gap. So I fixed the hernia just to create another problem, and it's called a hydrocele. Okay. So if he had taken the whole
What they thought it was when you
from the
first
beginning,
told that.
exactly. So it went from a hernia now to a fixed hernia with a hydrocele. So they fixed one problem just to cause another. So now it's like, well, how do we solve this? Do I go back under the knife again? Can I do it this early? You know, and he goes, well, let's get CT scans first and find out exactly what's happening down there.
Right.
So now I have to wait until the 28th. Okay, so I've already been out of work for 3 weeks. Now I have to wait till the 28th before I can go get a CAT scan. And then after the CAT scan, I have to set up another date with him to go hang out and talk about my dick some more, you know, while he points at things on a board and shows me what's going on, you know. Like, I don't know where to go with this, dude. Like, this is costing me a fortune to try to just stay afloat.
That's totally fucked up.
So,
Now, have you thought about the product called Stop Leak?
yo, that would be hilarious, bro. Just start drinking like radiator stop leak. Well, how'd you get it to stop? Well, I heard about this radiator stop leak stuff, man. It just fills the hole.
Just get you a big needle, stick it up in there, and drain it out.
That.
I don't know, man. It just seems weird, Coach.
Dude,
Okay.
trust
The-
me. I'm not happy.
Do you think the fluid is coming because shit's still healing? Or is your guts leaking? I don't know.
Well, no, and that's the thing. That's where we're at right now. The problem is that I told him I can push it back in. That was a bad idea because as soon as I was like, I can push it back in, he's like, oh, really? Lay on this table. Let me push it back in. You know, it
Oh,
was
God.
like, you know, and then he's over there shoving on your wiener like, and you're like, bro, come on, man.
Can you get the hot looking doctor back in here to
Right,
do
yeah.
that?
What's the deal, bro? This is weird, man. At least let me put on like I don't know, a blindfold or something. You know, at least my imagination will carry here.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
You know, it's like, is there any way you can talk more like a girl, sir? Yeah. I don't know, man.
I love you, baby.
Yeah. You know, whisper little sweet nothings in your ear. Oh my God.
Well, hopefully they get it all fixed up for you.
Yeah.
It's got to be rough.
The question is, how long can I stay afloat not having work now in almost a month?
No, that blows, Dan. That fucking blows.
You know, hold on one sec. I think she's knocking on the door. Give me 1 second. Be right back, guys.
I don't know, man. This is why I'm horrified of doctors. I don't even want to go there. I don't want them cutting on me. I don't want them doing anything. Okay? When I die, I frickin' die.
Well, I've had my share of being cut on myself, but
No, man.
hands to heat.
Hey, TCM. I am scared to death of just needles. A scalpel would make me faint. I'm like, dude, you gotta do anything like that to me, you need to put my ass out first. Okay, so I don't know what is going on. Okay, I don't want to know nothing. Like, I want to be Sergeant Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing, I see nothing until I wake back up. When I went for my last hernia operation, okay, it was an outpatient thing like yours, Dan, and it wasn't a big tear. My first one was a big tear. I mean, I had freaking softball coming out, you know, where my leg and my abdomen joined. But the second one wasn't that bad a tear because it was fixed quickly because they just get bigger and bigger. That's what happened. But in there, I went in there, it was an outpatient deal. And, I mean, it was like pulling your car into a car repair shop
Mm.
where you get in there, you get on the stretcher or the bed that have, I mean, it's one big room and there's like, I don't know, 20 people in there.
Right.
And they just got little curtains they pull around you, that's it. It's one big freaking room, and there's a bunch of people in there getting ready to have freaking surgery, And
That's what it was for me. A bunch of different rooms, and everybody was getting ready for surgery.
yeah, and so they start sticking needles, which I'm deathly afraid of, into the back of my hand for IVs and shit like that. And somebody else, there's like 3 people working on me at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, do you know your blood pressure is kind of high? Do you have any history of high blood pressure in your family? I'm like, my blood pressure is high because of what you're doing to me right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried that with me today too. I came in and they were like, "You have high blood pressure." It's like, well, because you made me be here at 9 in the morning, and I'm a night owl, and I stay up until 5 in the morning. Of course, I'm gonna have high blood pressure. I didn't sleep, so my heart's doing twice the amount of work it should now with no sleep. Maybe
Well,
if you scheduled my appointment for later.
You and playing with your balls. I mean, what the hell?
I know. Yeah, my anticipation's really excited to be here. That's why I have such high blood pressure. Can't you tell? I'm so looking forward to a guy doctor walking through that door and telling me to drop my drawers.
And play with your balls. Oh, let's push it back in. Whatever.
He does more than play with them. I'm pretty sure there's some tickling going on. I have yet to prove that, but I will.
Oh,
That's pretty damn funny. I mean, it's funny for me because I wasn't there.
Well, TCM, how's your sub count, man? How'd you do today, bro? We've kind of weaned off. Everybody's kind of over at Ken's show right now watching Ken, so we down to 7. And I figured that would happen once Ken went live.
yeah, I haven't figured out exactly how to find who I need to sub back.
Well, you started.
Once we get off, I'll be able to go to YouTube and then tell me such and such and such and such site subscribe to you, and I'll go in then.
Well, you
Sub
started
everybody
with
else.
209 or 211 subs today, okay? And you are now currently sitting at 231. So you gained roughly over 20 people today, somewhere around.
That's not bad.
Hey, TCM, watch one of mine. You'll give me guarantee a view from me, okay? And the one you should watch is When the Lightning Strikes. I'm pretty proud of that one, and I have Dan Drone Worship tagged in it.
Yeah. And RC Crazy said something about he was going to tag me in a shout out tomorrow. I don't know what that was about.
Well, RC Crazy, Eric, has gone to the dark side, Dan.
Ah.
And he's doing pretty damn good for how long he's been in.
I transition. I can't. I have to be dark side and light. I can't just choose one of these.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But see, Eric had always only flown toy drones.
No, I know. I remember.
Other than the Phantom. Now, the Phantom, I would not call that a toy drone, even though it's a 3, Phantom 3. That's not a toy drone. That's a hobby, definitely a hobby grade drone.
Oh yeah.
But everything else he flew was all toy grade.
Stuff. Yeah.
And then he got the UR-65, and that even though it's a Whoop and just a 1S Whoop, it's still a hobby grade bird that has full acro capability. So.
Sure. Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
it's a bird.
I'm happy. I mean, most people don't jump into the dark side just because they realize how expensive it actually starts getting. The goggles, for a decent pair of goggles, you end up spending a fortune. For a decent transmitter, you can end up spending quite a bit when you realize it doesn't do everything you need it to. You buy one and then you realize, like, I think the whole first part of FPV without a good teacher to be there to help you along so you don't make the same mistakes they did is where a lot of people go wrong. I think if you have the opportunity to meet with people before they try FPV, a lot of people buy all the stuff and then realize they can't even handle it. You know, they start having getting dizzy or nauseous, or some people just aren't.
Yeah.
Some people just aren't meant to be in goggles. And
Okay, here's my feelings on that.
Uh-huh.
Because I know a number of people that have told me when they watch my videos, they get sick.
Uh-huh.
And what I always tell them is that, okay, so do you drive a car? And they say, yeah. I said, do you get car sick while driving the car? And they say, no, but I do if I'm riding.
Right.
And I'm like, that's because you're not driving the car.
Right.
And
you're not prepared for the movements that I'm about to make.
yes, I mean, that's part of it, but some people just, the fact that they have no control over what's going on makes them sick.
Good for you.
My sister's like that. She gets car sick, even if it's an old fart driving, because she's not piloting the vehicle. And the only people I've had get sick on the sailboat I used to have, the Hobie Cat, were people that were not involved in sailing the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
The motion messes you up when you have nothing to do with it.
Right.
That make any sense?
It does.
So I mean that's what I try and tell people. But the other thing is it doesn't. I mean, I know you got these fancy. Okay, what are the goggles you fly now cost, Dan?
Oh, the Commander V1s I think are down to about $225 now.
Okay. All right. I have a pair of goggles that I got, the Vipers, that where you can wear glasses with them, and I got them for $150. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then I fly the Tyrannus QX7. I don't know. I might have paid $120 for that.
Right.
But hopefully you don't crash your goggles and you don't crash your radio. Although I have crashed them a time or two. But I'm just saying those can be used from bird to bird.
Right. Well, and that's but that's what I was going for, man. That's the biggest mistake people make is that they don't buy transmitters and goggles that will work for the setup that they future go down the road with. Like,
no, you're right. And I think about the money I've spent
right
on proprietary drones.
Yep.
That each have their own little radio that just works with them and whatever.
JDS. But yeah, that's the point, man. I feel like the jumper is actually way ahead of its time. I think the deviation that comes on the jumper is extremely nice. It's extremely easy for people to understand. It's not complicated at all. As I started messing with it, I started like at first it felt like a lot. It was like, oh my God, there's actually like you have to plug this in the computer. But once you realize that it's as easy as just going to the website and downloading the protocol and just installing it to the drone or to the transmitter, it's really simple. Like you just figure out who the manufacturer is, like Bang Toys, and you go, okay, it's a Bang Toys product, Bang. Oh, there it Bugs 3 right there. Click, boom, install, and then you're done. And then you just unplug it and you go type in Bugs 3, and then you find it on your list of Grady's and put it in. Like it's gotten to the point now where you don't even have to program the stuff yourself. It comes pre-programmed. You just install it right in there, and then you choose Bugs 3, and then you boom, you flash it. You know, and that's where I think Jumper's really excelling compared to the QX7. I think the Jumper is actually still ahead of it. Not only that, but it has 150 milliwatt transmitting power. Like it will kill a 2S battery quickly. But if you're thinking about how much it's actually pumping out for transmitter signal, you could probably fly 4 times as far as the QX7 can push it. You see what I'm saying? The Jumper, I don't know how they were able to pack all that inside the Jumper on deviation software, but man, they knew what they were doing. Don't get me wrong, the first edition, which is the one I have, is okay, but the second model that they released is absolutely incredible. It's just incredible. So Drone on, do you watch Drone on YouTube channel? My buddy Brian.
I know the name, but I haven't.
Yeah, he's the guy I fly with, the old guy, the Brian, the old one I'm always flying with. You know, he does all my beta flight settings, and we go through it together, and we set all the PIDs and the switches, and he's. I never really wanted to learn beta flight. I wanted to fly acro and do all that fun stuff, but I really didn't want to learn the software side of things. So Brian just said, "Hey, I'll get good at it, then you won't have to worry about it. You know, we'll just work. We'll just work together on this." And I said, "Okay." So that's how we did it. Brian knows and understands beta flight really well. I'm sure if I put my mind to it, I could learn it. But honestly, man, my mind's so packed with other things right now, I could just rather not try to even dabble with. Like I can do the basic stuff, get in there and adjust, switches and then set up, different channels and all that gravy stuff. But when it comes to actually PID tuning, I'm not good at that, man. I'm not good at the tuning side of things.
I'm completely ignorant.
Yeah.
myself.
So, I mean, like I said, and that's where I think a lot of people draw the line, which is what deters them from wanting to get into FPV, is that they have to learn all of that other stuff. It's not like getting a GPS drone, reading through a booklet, and boom, you're ready to roll. You have to pick.
Okay, I will disagree to a certain extent.
Okay, let's hear it.
And the reason for that is most of the birds that you get today, the flight controller, the stock PIDs are pretty damn good.
Sure.
Now you might need to adjust your rate. And I've been through that because on every find and fly I've ever got, bind and fly, and then the ARFs almost ready to flies where you had to put on a receiver for your radio.
Right.
Was that's mostly what I've dealt in. I've never done a build, from the beginning. I've just fixed stuff that I've broken.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, and many people say that, is that the PIDs that are there are already pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's the rate, the RC rate, and that kind of stuff that isn't that too hard to mess with. And because when I got the Batman, I won the Batman 220 just out of the clear blue sky. And when I first flew that thing, man, it's like, oh my God, it controlled crash the whole damn time, And then it was Chris, MD95T. I thought, man, you need to turn down your rate. I did that. It was a whole different experience.
Oh yeah, no, and I've done that. Brian will give me quads. Like he gave me those. The Mobile 7 came from eDrone. eDrone sent me the Mobile 7 when he got the upgrade for the HD. The the rates that were on the Mobula 7 were insane. That is not the way I fly. He sent it to me like that, and I took off, and I was like, from the moment I took off to the moment I crashed into a tree, I was like, Jesus, bro. And he goes, oh yeah, you might want to wipe my rates, bro. I fly pretty crazy. And I was like, dude, I just touched the stick and it wanted to go this way. I was like, dude, I don't understand. How are you flying like this, bro? I'm a thumber. Apparently, pinchers are a lot more precise. And if you're pinching, you can have real precision with just small variations of movements. As a thumber, I like to fully extend to do things.
Yeah, you're a gamer from years past. Is
Right.
what it is.
So when a pincher sends me a drone, please, in the future, guys, if you're a pincher and you would like to send me a drone to fly, please adjust the rates for thumbers, because holy mackerel, I will kill somebody one of these times. I promise you. I will fly it right into their face and be like, oops, I guess a pincher owned this. Sorry. You know? So yeah, let's just put that aside. Are any of you guys pinchers versus who's a thumber and who's a pincher? I'm assuming TCM that you're a thumber.
I'm a thumber.
Okay, and that's because you're most likely coming off GPS platform. You learn a lot of bad habits when you fly GPS platform. When you try to transition into flying, you know.
Yeah.
That's realistic. That's the problem, is that you run into it. I can't pinch. I've tried. It just doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm having to make my whole wrist and my hands do way more than they're supposed to be doing when I'm doing this, you know, as opposed to just this. This is easy to understand. This means there's like 15 different movements going on now to execute one maneuver, whereas two things are going on. You see the difference? I have to use all of my hand muscles to do this, where I only have to use my thumbs to do that. There's a big difference. And so it's really hard to transition into being a pincher when you've been thumbing your entire life. Girls that are in the stream right now are like, oh, this is kind of getting freaky. Jesus. I like it. You know? So anyways, man, I think everybody is different. I will never be hitting major gaps like everybody else. I am held back by my thumbs, I think, and that's just something I'll have to deal with my whole time I fly drones. And I will tell you, being a thumber is really bad for you because it causes carpal tunnel horribly. If you continue to fly without stretching, if you've been flying for more than 3 years, I can tell you that I have the first signs of carpal tunnel from flying, and I'm only 32. So I don't know if you guys understand carpal tunnel, but there are stretches that you can do to keep that from happening if you're going to continue being a thumber. Okay.
First of all, thumbing a remote control for a drone is not the major cause of carpal tunnel. It's
Believe it or
on a damn computer.
Believe it or not. Well, no, I get that, but I'm saying if you're in this hobby, believe it or not, they have done studies now for the past 4 years. And yes, the majority of people that end up getting carpal tunnel are the thumbers. The pinchers are the ones not getting it. And there's a reason, because you're stressing that tendon area right here when you do it with your thumb. It's repetitive motion in that one area. You actually damage this nerve ending right here, which causes carpal tunnel because you're only moving that one flange right there. And they tell you, if you want to check to see if you're getting it, tap hard here for like a minute. If it starts to hurt right here, you're getting the first phases of carpal tunnel. The other test,
anywhere for a minute, it's going to start feeling it.
Well, no, but like this doesn't hurt because this is flat palm. Flat palm is supposed to be the hardest part of your hand if you were to hit somebody. So this shouldn't hurt. You should be able to buckle somebody's nose into their head without this actually hurting. If this hurts when it's flat up and down like this and you're tapping it, and after a minute you start feeling pain right here, then you have carpal tunnel problems. The other test you can do is what we call the fork wrist. If you hold it like this and you start getting a weird tingling sensation up your arm going this way and down, then you have the first phases of carpal tunnel. So you're supposed to hold your hands like this for 2 minutes. Just hold them there. If you start getting funky, weird little pains right here and tingling sensation, you have a problem. So these are all good things to know, but there are thumb stretches that you can do to keep yourself from getting carpal tunnel if you're going to be continuing to be a thumber. So just remember that, guys. There are things you can do to keep yourself from having like preventative maintenance, basically, on your body.
Yep.
You know, I'm being honest here. Look at this is why we learn these things. This is what,
So let me ask you this, Dan. So if this is one of the things to see if you've got it,
yes.
then that means that should also be a good way to prevent it. Because if that makes it hurt,
Right.
then that is helping to build those things.
Sure. Well, the idea is not to build it. The idea is to stretch it carefully in the right direction. So this is meant to apply pressure in the wrong area. This is meant to, if you actually have the first starts of it, then this might not actually be good for you to do on a daily basis. But if you just want to test to see, you got to get your forearms to touch, and then you have to flatten as much as you can and keep them, pushed together. If you start getting weird pains right here going up this way and up the arm when you're pushing your thumbs together like this, you see what I'm saying? That's problem. That's problematic. That needs to be addressed by a doctor so you can figure out what you need to do to keep it from getting worse. Hey man, I studied it for like when I found out that it actually can damage, it's been pretty well documented actually, not just for drone pilots, but people that have been flying past years previous to this for hobby grade airplanes, fixed wing gliders, stuff like that. So anyways, I went on YouTube, of course, YouTube University, and I started searching carpal tunnel, and then that's how I found out about all the little tests and stuff you can do. And, so good information though.
Okay, but it probably won't keep me from thumbing. I might do the exercise.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I'm going to stop thumbing, but they talk to you about how you can do very certain exercises to make sure that doesn't continue damaging things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can stop it here and now with certain massage techniques on the lower part of the hand and certain things that you need to do to loosen it up and keep it loose.
So did you enjoy the doctor's massage today?
Yeah. It's just I thought I paid for a happy ending and I didn't get one, so even the Asian lady looked at me like, ha, you thought it was going to go this way, didn't you? Okay, bye, fat boy. Toot-a-roo.
Hey, Michael, how you doing, brother? No, I had to get it boxed up. Sorry.
The guy at the door was nice, though. You want a Asian lady? Oh, yeah. Oh, come back in. We have a better deal for you. Oh, really? For me, huh? Pick any Asian lady you like. Okay, I got you. Instead, I got the dude. Oh, we out of Asian ladies. We send in dude. His name Chad. Good luck. What? How'd they end up with Chad?
As long as it doesn't move, man.
Oh, yeah, no, trust me. There's no getting a hard on when a dude's looking at your stuff, bro. I don't care how you can play with it. No way, bro. There's no chub action happening here. Good luck.
That's a reference from that. What was it? A Seinfeld. That was a Seinfeld episode when what's his name? A little short, bald, fat guy went and got a massage.
Oh yeah, brother Ed, are you staying vertical, my friend?
So far, so good.
Mr. McReynolds would like to know.
Yeah, so far I'm vertical, Michael.
And JDS.
It's been a tough week. Yes, George Costanza. Thank you, Carlos, for Carlito or whatever your Australian, Carlton, whatever your Australian name is.
Dude, I started throwing Asian jokes and 4 people bailed on the stream.
Call them out. Who were they?
Just people lurking in the background. We're down to 6 now.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, it happens all the time.
What was the term? Oh, I know what it was. I used the term Oriental to somebody, and someone said, "Oh, that's not politically correct. You're supposed to use the term Asian." So what is wrong?
Another racist.
with-
Dude, we just lost 2 more people. We're down to 4. See? This is what happens when you start.
What's wrong with Oriental? I mean, what the hell? What made that bad?
They're like, oh god, now he's talking about Orientals. Next he'll be talking about brown people. Hey, look, as long as we draw the line at purple people, all right, you got to have a line somewhere. The line's got to fucking stop at least purple people. All right, if you cross into purple people, we got a big issue going on.
If you got purple people, you got the flying purple people eater coming.
Exactly. You got to draw the line somewhere. They got to have a cut.
I can't be discriminatory against purple people until I see one.
Oh, well.
Out there?
I remember a big fucking dinosaur trying to always get me to sing and shit. Wasn't he purple? You know? What's up with that, bro? I even remember yellow people. Anybody remember Big Bird?
Big Bird?
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to draw the line somewhere, though, guys. Purple dinosaurs, yellow gigantic birds. What's the deal here?
But the purple dinosaurs gotta go. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, Barney the purple dinosaurs gotta go.
DW, how's your recovery coming? I don't think I recovered, man.
No,
I think I fixed one problem to create another. Yeah. So it is what it is. Dude, I still have that cricket taste in my mouth, man. I'm not gonna lie. I keep like digging something out of my tooth, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's still part of the cricket. Oh.
Oh my God.
Well, I appreciate you doing that for me, Dan.
Cricket.
What?
It was obviously before I came in so apparently you were eating cricket.
Okay, so here's the crickets. Bam. Fully fledged crickets, vinegar, and salt and oil. Boom. You can see them inside the little package. It was that or larvae worms, and everybody chose crickets over the larvae worms. So, larvettes. And these are barbecue flavored, but they're actual bugs. They suck. So, yeah,
so
man.
You tried those too, then.
What's that?
You've tried those too?
No, that'll be for a later date.
How do you know they suck if you haven't tried them?
Because they look like they suck.
Now,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I will not dispute that. They look like they suck. But them damn crickets don't look especially appetizing to me either.
No, but I ate 2 of them because I'm a boss.
He doing that. You should be a good friend for doing it.
Save a mouse and eat a pussy.
Man. Hey, look. I can jump out of a moving truck when it's going 60 miles an hour to try and show I'm the boss too, but I don't know how well I'll feel afterward.
Wow. I mean, it's better than eating these. This is next.
Why do you have to eat any of those? That's my point.
What do you mean? Why do I have to eat any of them? I feel like I feel like you haven't conquered the world until you try everything, you know?
Okay.
I mean, that's a Billy Goat's philosophy. All I'm doing is taking after Billy Goats. Oh, they'll fucking eat anything. They don't give a shit. Is that your boot? Nice. Out. Oh, are you gonna eat that stapler? No. Out.
Maybe you should call it survival training, Dan.
True. Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning how to eat bugs. I can eat anything now.
Dude, I would die if I could if I just had to eat bugs. Death would ensue quickly. I would just die, bro. Instant death. If you drop me off on an island, I'd be like, I'm not gonna live. All right, it's over. I don't need this shit. How much stress is involved here? No. Mm-mm.
I
Get
would
it
have,
over with. Feel
I would
healthy.
have to do that after I ran out of cold beer, brother.
Oh, reminds me. Let me go get one. Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay.
Entertain people. Entertain people.
So what we
Woo!
do? Sing a song?
Should
You
I
know?
what am I gonna do either way?
Yeah, Dan's nuts. He ain't got a lick of sense, I don't think.
Okay, Carlos, bugs may be good for you. There are a lot of other things they say that are good for you, but a lot of the things they say are good for you, I don't want to do. Okay, like TCM. Okay, what's one of the things they say is good for you that you never do?
Well, for one, there's a diet I'm supposed to be on. I'm diabetic, but I eat potato chips, French fries. I don't eat the diet they give me. I can't. I just can't handle it.
Well, see, that's the difference because when you eat those things, they mess with you. First of all, I used to be able to eat just about anything. Now my stomach gets upset easily. So there are some things I just don't do. But that's because they make me feel bad. But there are plenty of things that they tell you are bad for you that I can eat just fine. Well, think about eggs. They used to eggs were horrible for you or whatever, man. Now they all say, oh, well, eggs got a lot of good cholesterol, that kind of crap. So what the hell, they've gone back and forth on so many things, it's ridiculous.
Okay. This is the new Vista Bay hard seltzer. It is calories and it is 5% alcohol by volume, all natural flavors. This is replacing beer for me. Okay. I love Corona, but this is a ploy for a shout out to Vista Bay. I don't have a sponsor yet. Feel free to sponsor me, Papa Top. Vista Bay.
Well, I'll stick with my
Okay.
lemonade. I haven't had a beer or a drop of alcohol in 10 years.
How long?
Good for you. Oh,
At least 10 years.
Yeah. Well, see, I have a problem, TCM, and that is, well, I mean, what do you drink now?
Mainly lemonade.
Lemonade. Okay.
drone drone effects with Claude. There's the link. Feel free to join. Everyone that is currently in the stream, this is a stream for TCM. We are trying to grow TCM's YouTube channel. Get him some support and love. Don't forget to smash the like button if you just popped in here, but show TCM some love, man. If you don't have him already, subscribe to him. That's why we're still live. We're just killing time, having a good time, man. Right?
So,
And
yeah,
forgive me if I don't see your
I'm
messages.
enjoying myself because Dan, thank you for going live. Because if you had not, I might have been tempted to do the same. So there you go. And I'm glad. I'm just
Cheers,
sitting
bro.
in the passenger seat.
Cheers. There's one, two. You got a cheers, man.
Cheers. Oh, cheers.
There you go. Okay. Cheers, peeps. Oh, God. That's gross. What?
What? So you're shouting them out and then you say gross after you take a sip? What the hell?
I haven't had one yet. I just heard they were really good. They suck. Don't buy one.
And you was trying to get a sponsor. You can't get a sponsor that way.
Fuck this sponsorship, dude. Oh, my God, bro. That's like crappy wine, dude.
Should have got some high quality natural light.
That probably tastes better.
Anheuser-Busch.
Well, when I did drink I like the Colorado Kool-Aid.
Okay, here's the thing, TCM.
That's
The reason
Coors.
I drink this crappy beer, it grows on you, okay? But
Oh,
because it doesn't have that high in alcohol content, and it's a light beer.
Well, what's the alcohol content in that? 4.9, 4.8, 4.6, 5.0,
It's in the five somewhere. I'm not
5.2, 5.2,
in the chat. Google it.
5.2. Just look at the can, man.
Oh, does it tell you there?
It
I
does.
can't read that shit.
Lordy.
Oh, let's see.
Dan, I appreciate you doing this. I ain't had this much fun in a long time.
Telling you, man, that's what this is all about. Have some fun, talk drones, get a little tipsy, and well, or you can just get a little citrus tipsy, and we'll watch you pass out. How'd he get drunk? He drank too many lemonades. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, good call, Dan.
Sit-
4.2% alcohol.
Oh yeah. Can you smell what DW's cooking? Huh?
Yeah, 4.2% alcohol. So it's not to the category of near beer. Isn't
So,
that cool? I like this light.
so what you're saying is my Vista Bay is not a girly man's drink.
So that's 5%, right, Dan?
Yeah.
So I have to drink 2 of these to equal one of those. But the thing is, you think it sucks. So you probably won't even drink that one.
How'd you get those numbers? You got to drink 2 of those to make one of these. This is only 5%, bro. You're rocking 4.2.
It's only 4.2.
I'm curious how you crunch those numbers, though. That's like just drinking like one of those and like a quarter of the next one to equal one of these.
I wasn't trying to be precise. I was using in my calculations the fact that you're not going to drink all of that.
Oh, that's true. Man.
If you only drink 20% of it, then the numbers will be more correct.
Ah. Yeah, I speak fluent drunkenese, so the more this continues, the better this is going to get, all right?
This is my Vulcan mind. Because
Logic.
I, as a flying lunatic, am out of my Vulcan mind.
Oh, man, out of your Vulcan mind. Back from this guy said his math is off. That's 8.4 if he drinks 2. That's what I was going to say. That doesn't make sense, man. Where'd you get those numbers from? What you talking about, Willis?
I pulled him out of his head. That's scary in itself.
And you're just saved by the buoyancy of citrus down there. My boy can't get drunk down there. You want me to spike that for you?
What?
It could
What
use
would
it.
you put in it?
Yeah, a couple drops. A little tequila.
No tequila.
You don't
Now,
want yeah.
Tequila makes my pants come off.
are mortal enemies now. The last time I drank tequila, it was not a good experience.
I think tequila is everyone's worst enemy, bro. You have like 2 shots and you want to go find God and punch him in his dick. You're like, what is wrong with that guy? Tequila. No, tequila's like snorting cocaine. As soon as you hit it, you just get angry at the world for no reason. Who the fuck would put grass on a lawn?
Have you ever had any, I think it's a Greek thing, absinthe?
Yeah.
Abstinent. Yeah, abstinent is crazy.
That stuff will kick you in the balls, that's for sure.
Oh, God. James says, what's the proper name for people of color? I don't know.
No, you're not supposed to pay attention to the color anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't care. I'm just going to call them African American. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right.
How do you know?
I have a real problem with people that were born in the U.S. that call themselves African American. Like, what? Did you come from Africa? No, you were born here. I don't know. I just, it kind of seems like that term is thrown around and they use it, it's because of the color of their skin. Why are we talking about skin color?
I don't know, man. I don't even like to talk about that stuff.
I
know,
just
I'm
called
sorry.
everybody brother.
Shut up.
No,
I
it
just-
wasn't. It wasn't you. That's why I said I try to avoid these like politics and racism. I try to just stay away from.
The only thing I know is that, okay, I don't give a damn what color you are. If you put a bird up in the air and fly around, you are a brother. We are
Yeah.
people that love the same damn thing, and that makes us brothers or sisters. There's not enough sisters around, by the way. There needs to be more women, and I've met a few lately, not in person, but on their channels. They have gotten into flying a drone. I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Hey, listen. Back from the sky. I just choose not to call them anything, man. What's going on, guy? I call them by their name. What's your name? Devin. Devin, it's nice to meet you, bro. I didn't know I had to get to know you by your skin color. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's the worst thing our country's ever done is divide people by color of skin. You know, why when you go to a job application do you have to fill out whether you're Caucasian, whether you're Native American, whether you're this, whether you're what? Who cares? I'm just a male or a female. Why does there have to be an actual thing that makes you guess you know what I'm saying? Like I don't agree with it. I don't like the way our system of government works with that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man.
Well, I
Maybe
agree with you. This
maybe that's just me,
does
but
sense.
yeah. So see, I did not start this because watch how fast I walk away from it.
Nah, who's
This
saying
is me,
I probably started it? I'm sorry.
this is me swimming away from it.
I just I have
I
a real problem with the whole political political correctness thing. I like to say what I feel,
Mhm.
and if somebody wants to shout me down for what I say, that's fine. Okay, that's your right. But don't demonize me. Maybe I'm ignorant, whatever. But no, I mean,
I think I just much preferred it when people remembered when it was a good time to open their mouth and say what's on their mind and when it wasn't. I feel like well, hold on. I feel like things have really taken a turn for the worst here because now everybody just says whatever the fuck they want to. And that is causing some serious divide in our country. Okay. It's one thing to open your mouth and say something when it's necessary for somebody else to hear it. But to just blatantly go around and fuck your feelings, I don't care. That's craziness. That is going to cause some serious issues when people go around doing that kind of stuff. And then kids see that action, and then it rubs off on them. And then the next thing you know, you have a whole generation of people who are just pissed off at the world for no apparent reason that don't understand why they're mad. So once again, man, it all comes back to just if you're gonna vote, go vote. Don't tell me who you're voting for. I don't care. Go vote. Like, whatever happened to those days when you just went and voted, signed your ballot, and went home? And then if your guy got it, you were happy. If your guy didn't get it, you weren't happy. But hey, you know what? There's always next term, right? What happened to those days? Now it's like a war. Every time you see somebody on a street corner, it's Trump and Antifa. You know, it's like, dude, because people started opening their mouth and everybody started saying whatever's on their mind, this stuff is born. This hatred, this animosity, this bigotry, this like it's just I don't care if you're for Trump or you're against Trump. I don't care. Just vote when the time comes. If your guy wins, great. If my guy wins, awesome. You know, those were the days. That's when things ran really smoothly. This is crazy what's happening right now. So it's only
I
going to get
don't.
worse.
I don't vote. I just figured whoever gets it, but I ain't gonna put my 2 cents worth in it. 'Cause
I
But I
don't
mean, it's
it's
like I
not
said,
worth it to me.
it's fine to speak your mind, but it doesn't need to be an all the time thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like sometimes it's called for and it's necessary, and other times it's not. People today are on this really weird bandwagon where they just say whatever they want to, and if people don't agree, they're like, "Fuck your feelings." That's not how we talk to other people. That is the wrong way to get your point across. You look like a complete douche when you do stuff like that. Like I don't want any part of you if you ever say that to me. Don't we are two totally different people. You know what I'm saying? Like sorry, I know when it's proper to say things and when it's not, and I choose those times. You know, it's like pick and choose your own battle. Every time you open your mouth, it doesn't need to be a battle. You know.
those are good words. I like that.
Hey, I'm young, but I'm full of wisdom, man. I promise. I just wish more people on YouTube notice that. Stop hating me, man. Don't hate me. Oh, Dad, random. Dad gets an invite. Chris, you got to come in here, man. You got to have a beer if you come in here. Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
BYOB policy, sir. We'll see you in a sec. No, that is the truth. That is the truth. Chris just spit it, dude. People lost the ability to have an honest discussion. You're either
Thing,
you're-
okay,
go ahead.
is that you were acting like freedom of speech was a bad thing. Here
Mhm.
to me is what the bad thing is when you are demonized for what you think.
Right.
Okay, so like some of the people, I'm like, are you insane?
But
But I don't hate on them or whatever, like those that, want to give away all this stuff. Never mind, I don't mean to get political, but I'm just saying that, oh, well, I'll call out Antifa because they're the most fascist people around. They do, they take violence against people that they do not agree with.
right.
They want them to think, oh, you can say whatever you think as long as it agrees with us.
But that's the problem. I see it on both sides. It's not just one side doing that. It's both sides.
I get that, Dan, and you're right. But I'm sorry. My opinion, this is opinion only, but I think the left is far worse about that. I'm just saying.
Um, I'm certainly not a Trump supporter, man. I never have been. But you know what? Hey, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to sit here and be grimy about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm certainly not going to point fingers. So it is what it is, man. My guy didn't win. Person I wanted didn't win. But I don't go out and just mass hysteria, flip cars over, stop traffic. I mean, that's so unnecessary. All you're doing is fucking up your country. That's all you're doing. If you're going out and you're doing these things, all you're doing is screwing over your country. Just wait 4 years, and if he gets reelected, he gets reelected. Okay, another 4 years goes by. At some point, that person's not going to be in office, and change will happen. Okay, so getting mad about it and like, I'm going to go knock buildings down and shoot people. That's just
No,
stupid.
I hear
That's stupid. That is just dumb. You're an idiot if that's what you actually go out and think. Okay? Like, just take it. You know what the best part about being offended is? Nothing happens. So what? You're mad. Deal with it. Like that's the best part about being offended. You may not agree with somebody, but the best part about being offended is nothing happens. So what? You're upset.
Oh, people get fired because somebody got offended. Just saying.
No. I'm just it's amusing to me how far people will go to make their point. Like people don't have a cutoff anymore during conversations. People will go until once they realize that you're not going to agree with them anymore, like you either see it my way or that's the end. That's what society's turned into. There's no in between anymore. There's no like, hey, I'm going to shake your hand. We're just going to agree to disagree. Let's enjoy the rest of our night and have fun. It doesn't happen that way anymore. Now it's you either see it my way or that's the end of it. I don't care what you have to say. If you don't agree with me, and that's what's happened to society, and it scares me. It scares me that it's become that. So, like I said,
Those are very valid points, Dan. Very valid points.
So,
Yep.
like I said, I just stick to my own. Hey, look, I go and vote when it's time to. I don't feel like the politics need to be discussed. People say it's a good thing that it happens in our country, but you know what? Just let everybody make up their own damn mind, man. You know, if you're too dumb to figure out the news, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, if you can't perceive things the way they should be, I'm not saying don't go out and you know, try to get people to understand why you vote a certain way, but you know, most of the time all I see is that causes issues. So I think the easiest thing to do is just let people make up their own mind. You know, it's just not worth going out and causing craziness over it. You know, um, James Oil. I prefer liquor. Beer gets me full. Well, that's why you burp, man. There's always room for
Li-
more.
Liquor's quicker.
So yeah, we'll see if Dad comes in. That's cool. I hope he joins us.
James said something. James Royal said something about
Oh, that was you. Hold on.
yeah, because James said he prefers liquor because beer gets him full.
Yeah.
I drink beer to get me full, so I don't drink as many.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor makes you sicker.
The one I know is beer before liquor.
Makes you sicker.
I can't remember it.
Yeah, beer before liquor makes you sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
I just like liquor because it's quicker.
Dan for president. Here's one for you. If vodka was water and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and never come up. But vodka's not water and I'm not a duck. So I'm going to drink this shit and shut the fuck up.
That's a good one.
Mm.
Vodka is actually not too bad.
Yeah, it can be, though, if you're drinking it solo on the rocks. That's pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
Or out of the bottle. I remember those days being like 21 and 22 and just buying a bottle and just drinking directly out of the bottle. You remember that? Being all fumed up, walking around with like exhaust wafers coming out of your mouth, and you could like blow fire just by somebody lighting a cigarette, like walking around town like a fucking fire breathing dragon, just
When my
Oh,
liver
like
was
an orange
young.
juice.
I'm sorry, go ahead, TCM.
Oh, I said I always preferred vodka and orange juice.
no, see, that's good.
Good old screwdriver. Nothing wrong with that, brother.
That's funny.
The reason I had to quit drinking though is when I drink like a fish. And
No,
I was given a choice. My wife told me about a month after we got married, I could either choose her or I could choose my alcohol. I chose my wife.
there you go.
There it is.
TCM,
10 years now. I ain't had a drop of alcohol since.
Oh boy, I may have made a different decision on that one.
So here's the deal, TCM. When my liver was in much better shape than it is now, we would get a quart of 151 Bacardi.
Ooh,
Oh,
fire blowing.
The three of us together, my three homies, my two homies, because I was the third one, would proceed to consume that bottle in a night. And the thing is, when you start the drinks off, they'd be normal, you know. But they get progressively stronger until
Yeah,
mixer was just to add a little color to it. That was it.
that's because your taste buds stop registering taste after the first one.
Yeah, well, I'm not disputing that.
Yeah, after it's like the first beer. Nobody really likes the first beer. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to a bar and drink cheap stuff, nobody really enjoys the first beer when you buy cheap stuff. But you quit caring after about the third one in. You're like, you know? That's like the flavor and the taste mean nothing at this point. It's just what it's doing to you that's making it fun. But you know what? I really wish they had a realistic beer commercial. I don't see beer commercials as like being 100% realistic at all. Like you see people that's like, okay, Miller High Life. It's a bunch of people at a volleyball court hitting it, having fun, getting drunk on Miller. That is not realistic. There's nothing realistic.
Don't forget the hot babes playing volleyball.
Exactly, the smoking hot babes playing volleyball. That is not a realistic beer commercial. A realistic beer commercial would probably go something more along the lines of, it's 4 a.m. You just pissed on a dumpster. You're butt naked on top of your car with your keys shoved up your ass trying to start yourself. It's Miller time. Like that's a little more
Now
that's a little more
my
realistic.
realistic version of beer.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's realistic. I can understand that night because I've had those nights. There's never been a hot babe Miller night where I've been like, volleyball, yeah, high fives, bitches. You know, that doesn't happen. That's not a realistic commercial. I've been drunk on my hood trying to start myself. Don't worry, she'll start. She's just flooded. You know?
Look, man. First of all,
Dad.
Hey,
There we go.
Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
on the hood of your car doing all that.
We're having fun.
That's okay. I can't have fun on Thursday. Tomorrow I can have fun.
Oh man, I'm
Hey
sorry.
guys, how you doing? Hey, flying lunatics having a great time. I love them.
Yeah, no, he's I figured we'd have a little fun, dude. This stream is this stream is all for TCM. This has like
It's all good.
If we end up talking about drones, talk about drones. We talk about
That's okay.
like,
I'm good with that. I'm good with random talk. I'm Dad Random.
Yeah, Dad Random. You're the best guy to have in here for the randomness. You know, it's just when we start speaking the fluent drunkenese. If you feel like bailing, go for it.
Is my
right?
sound okay? Am I getting any echoes? Or...
Yeah, you sound good. You sound good.
Good.
Sounds good here.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Sound like a
here. Let me shut my sound down off of here. I just got to shut this sound off.
Does this one still have fluid in it?
There we go.
Damn it.
Now I don't hear voices. There we go. I get my other audio on. I got like 2 sets of audio coming in. There we go. Sweet. Hey, gentleman. How's everybody doing tonight?
I am doing wonderful. I'm on my first brew. It's halfway gone.
Cold brew coffee. Can I join?
I mean, well, do you have any brew to drink?
Nah, not on a
Thursday.
Not on Thursday. No, man. I got to keep myself fresh.
That's the best night to get trashed.
Thursday? No, not when you freaking work with kids.
I can be a bad influence now. Just wait.
No, I know where I have to stay, so it's easy for me. I've been doing this for 25 years, so I'm never enticed to do something bad or inappropriate unless I feel like it's time for me to do it.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I did a live yesterday just because I just hadn't done one in a while. I was right after work. And I have like 4 monitors set up at school. I've got like a studio on one side and a classroom on the other side. I mean, I got monitors everywhere. So I'm living a double life.
Oh man, secret agent man. So what do you think, man? I'm getting all these stickers in. People are finally starting to send me stickers for my boat.
Cool.
And they're coming in like crazy. So if anybody has a sticker they want to send to me to put on my boat,
I gotta make some stickers.
Yeah, man.
I don't have any merchandise. I have zero merch. Zero.
Dude, I even got a boat company to send me parts and a sticker. I didn't have to buy it. I was like, I need this for my motor. Yeah.
That's what I got. I got that in the mail, man. That nice. I get this kind of crap. I love this fun. This is fun. I love Dash. I've got a fetish besides drones.
Red Kryptonite has entered the stream. Night Train is in here now too. Wow.
There, that's my sticker.
Oh, wait, Master Air Screw. Those are all over my solo. I've got them everywhere.
I like them. They're nice props.
Yeah, well, they're the only real company producing anything decent for these actual drones that are out here, man.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Good quality.
Yeah, they're totally willing. Listen,
Yeah.
they're totally willing to work with any YouTuber. If you say you want a couple for testing and to give away, just reach out to the company, tell them what drone you have, and I guarantee you they will send you 3 sets for free. 1 to keep and 2 to give away. Guaranteed. Master Air Screw is super cool. They want to promote their business. See what I'm saying? They're all about it, dude. It doesn't matter if you got a small channel or a big channel. Just have fun, make a decent video for them, and they'll give you free props.
I've got another one I want to do with my Mavic just to see what it's like. I've got them on there. They look really cool. The orange props on gray. I think that's kind of neat, actually.
Let's see if we can get Red Kryptonite in here. He is
Red. It's the red.
He's wild, man. He's a wild man.
I'm gonna change my name to Red Green.
He's kind of a wild card. You never know what you're gonna get with Red. He may come in here and be like booties, and other days it might be like titties, and you just never know.
It's Thursday. You can kind of be either one.
Yeah.
Why the heck is that? The bottom of my screen is not here. I mean, I gotta hide that stupid taskbar. Let's see here.
I would love to move the bottom taskbar for StreamYard so you can see who's popping in. I think it's just because I have a 2-in-1 computer where it folds back and it's touchscreen. What is he doing?
I got a different monitor here. What is he up to there?
Yeah, we got to find
out.
Got
his pants
doing.
On?
Is he doing Tai Chi yoga?
He's the king of FPV though. I've seen him fly.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that, Dad.
I can't fly that. So if you could just get it off the ground and go up a tree, man, I've never done that.
Oh, I'm so afraid to go up close.
I want to learn it so bad, but
I'm not afraid to learn it. It's just expensive and I'm not quite there yet. You can only do so many things, you know. You gotta know where your lane is and stay in it.
Now, what's the deal, Mike? You don't come in anymore, man. Kind of getting edgy with you, Mike. Get your butt in here, bro.
Yeah, quit being such a baby.
Yeah, Mike just popped.
Mike has a sore throat. That is his excuse for tonight.
Well, stop sucking so much.
Sore throat. You don't have to talk.
The taskbar not disappearing.
Come on in, brother.
Why is my taskbar locked over there? It's only on my external monitor. Guess I can make the picture smaller.
That's weird.
Hey, nope. Dad, you're the duck, right?
That's the duck dude, yeah.
It's the duck.
The yellow duck.
I
can't find my yellow duck. It's somewhere. When I moved, my wife kicked me out of my downstairs office, so now I'm upstairs in the hot room above the garage. She won out. Oh man, I'm getting like this focus thing too. What the frick?
No, actually, it's only when your hand goes up. It's registering your hand closer, so it tries to focus in on it. See?
I thought I locked the focus on this camera. I guess I didn't.
Hell. I kind of like it interchanging because when I want to show stuff like bugs and crickets, I can get really close and just have it focus on my hand.
I like the glass reflection. It bugs people, but I don't care.
Bugs. See what you did there, pun guy. Yeah, you're punny, bro. You're really.
See, I can do that, but now I can't see shit. I can't see my freaking screen.
You see my reflection going on.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Speaking of bugs, don't you think it's time for another cricket?
You can get 4 pairs of these glasses for $11.
Not really.
I'm joking with you, bro.
Is it time for another cricket?
Try one of the barbecue.
All right. Now he hasn't found a worm yet.
No,
I told him. Try the barbecue worm.
I'm saving the worms. We'll do the cricket. We'll do the cricket. The worms are for the
another damn cricket.
I want to share my screen.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No, I was joking with you, bro.
How are you doing it, you knucklehead?
It's already out of the package now. Now we're eating it. All right.
Here we go. I got some screen share. It's the entire application window.
Dad, cricket.
Yeah, that's not
nasty.
Cricket saying hello.
Well, doesn't that look freaking?
Oh yeah, you want some of this? Come on, yeah.
Hello, my name is Cricket.
I'm sure Dag and TCM are just drooling right now for how well that cricket is going to take.
I love to hear that crunch.
It's just like chicken.
No, it's not.
Okay, it tastes like beetles.
Mm.
Let's see.
I'm
share
sure
audio.
beagle. I've never tasted beagle, but I'm sure that's a lot
I
closer.
said beetle, not beagle. This isn't Southeast Asia.
Oh my God.
Was that bad?
Oh, dude, we've been on a tip tonight. Don't even worry about it. I think we crossed even purple people tonight. Like if aliens watch this stream, we're doomed.
Okay, so now wash it down with some more of that urine sample.
Oh, it's
then.
coming.
Oh, nasty. Okay, this here.
Take a
I'm gonna
breath.
cancel that. I'm trying to just let's see screen sharing. I'm trying to do a little. I want to play around with this stream here.
He's doing carpal tunnel exercises.
Just don't cross the stream. If anything you do, don't do that.
Whatever you do, don't cross the
Don't
stream.
cross the streams.
Yeah.
Here, let's make that smaller. Let's move this over to this thing here. I got freaking Skype open. Whatever that's going on. Well, why'd you eat that? Tell me. What was the purpose of that?
I don't know. Cause
It doesn't help you gain friends,
no,
especially with crickets.
we did it for TCM tonight. Oh, Silvertop's in here. Bradley, join us. I don't know if your internet's good enough, but I'm sending the invite anyways. Copy. I like Bradley.
He's
Bradley's-
out of beer, so he's got to grab another Bush Light.
Bradley's my boy.
Bush
Join
Light. No, Natty Light.
Oh, Natty. Do you do Natter days?
us.
It's nasty. Natter days are like the
that.
most nasty drink ever.
I don't
It's
know.
like-
I used to drink PBR. I don't know why. That was not good, but I used to drink it like crazy.
Natter Day.
And then
Nasty.
in Florida, he knows we have Natty Daddy.
Natter Days have like a lemon flavor in it or some kind of it's a natty light with lemon.
I have not tried one of those, and I will not.
Whoa. Is that coming through?
But
I've got my freaking all right. Oh, there we go. Let's take
All
that
right.
off there.
later back from the sky, Mr. Los.
There we go.
To the view, Kairos.
Carros.
Kairos.
Let's see. I
Or
wonder if I
is
could
it-
do a
Or is it Carlton? Carlos.
let's see. Logitech
Well,
920.
what's wrong with Carlton?
Supposedly, Carlos in Australian is whatever I just said.
Well, see, my middle name's Carlton.
Oh, is it?
I should jump in 2 streams right now. I
See,
should
that's
jump
what the TC
Claude stream and
M Carlton and M for my last name.
What
Is
did you do, Silver Top? Who are you saying must hate you? What were you saying bad things about Dan or what?
oh wow, Drone X Factor. Silvertop just put up a video. Silvertop, Drone X Factor. Uh-oh. What did we do, sir? All right.
Oh, that's right. At the big X Factor duel going on now, right?
Well, because honestly, man, I'm sick and tired of the clickbait. I've had enough. Between Bill the Drone Reviewer and this doofy, I've had enough, man. I am at my limit with clickbait and baloney rumors and all this bull crap going around that I think it's time that as a drone community, we finally put a rest to all this and start letting them know that it's stupid.
I did free stuff yesterday, but that wasn't clickbait. It's actually real.
Well, it's different when you say something like idiot flies in presidential TFR zone.
Right. Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Come
I
on.
agree.
I mean, and then you wanted everyone to give you $1 to watch the video. $1. That was ridiculous. I don't care who you are. That's crazy. Using Patreon as a tool as opposed to a way for people to get to know you personally. Like if I join you, it's because I like what you're doing, not because I'm forced to do it. You're basically selling the video to me.
Right.
I didn't realize that YouTube was Blockbuster. When did that happen?
Yeah, right. No, I'm with you, Dan, because you know, people like what you do, they'll
They'll
hit
subscribe
up
and support you.
out, you know.
And if they really like what you do, they may jump on your Patreon or they'll send you a super chat. I mean, it's not that hard. There's nothing difficult about this, but to force, that would be like me putting out a video like, wait till you guys see the results, man. And then I put up a video the next day and I'm like, to see the results, you have to pay me $1 and join my subscriber count. Boom. We're going to make it happen together. Trust and love all around. I only trust my supporters, baby. Let's do it. You know? And then the next day, act like it never happened.
Yeah, I'd be traveling off somewhere else.
Do you know how many subs he lost yesterday? And now he's trying to play it off with this exposure video, Drone X Factor versus Trump. What? God, it makes me want to just whack-a-mole, but for real with a baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, just insert their head in there. We only need one hole. There doesn't even have to be more than one hole. There's one hole. Judge your timing. Let's do this. Best of luck to you. Oh, you lose.
Hey, hi
Yep.
to Silver Top. Great to see you, brother.
Yeah, Silver. So what's the deal? What's the deal, man? You're not coming in, Bradley?
It's late. It's a weekday.
Well, actually, he's probably just stuck with a phone, and I'm not sure how good his internet is.
Yeah.
But if he is at McDonald's or somewhere and he can pull some decent internet, I say he pops in. Oh, no, too late for that. Okay, all right.
I hear you, James, man. My liver can't handle that crap anymore. Last time I did some grain, man, I was like, somebody kept spiking my drink, so it kept getting stronger and stronger. I was too messed up to realize it. Man, I blacked out.
Bradley, don't forget to sub to TCM Drones. That's who we're here for today. This is all about TCM Drones gaining some new subs and support and trying to get his channel to actually come back to life. He hasn't really done much with it for about a year. And his algorithm died, and we're trying to get him back on board now that he's interested in continuing with his channel. So we're trying to revive him. To do that, he needs support and some love.
And I appreciate all the support and love that I've been getting. I really do.
So he's a really good dude. He's been following me since 4 years now. Can you believe it's been 4 years, TCM, since the days of Hubson? 4 freaking years, man. Crazy.
And
It just
wow.
seems like yesterday.
It
When I just
kind of
started.
does. It kind of does, but it doesn't. I've been doing this for 6 years altogether.
Yeah.
I didn't start doing YouTube until, 2 years after I was already in the hobby thing. So, I mean, it was like, oh, I got a drone now. Where do I post?
Cheerson Hubson days.
Yeah, the Hubson, actually, at that point, it would have been JJRC8D days, then transitioned into the Hubson. So, yeah. And that drone,
Those are so hard to fly.
what's that?
now those are so hard to fly now.
Oh, the Hubsons?
I go back going, oh, trying to trim it out in the wind.
Oh yeah, no, that's you know what I it's funny to me. I like to fly toys every once in a while because it reminds me where I came from.
They're fun.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know about fun, but
Well, I did. I had
it's exciting for a minute until you realize you've mastered the toy drone, and then it gets boring flying it around. Just
well, it's not as fun because you have to fight with stuff you don't want to fight with.
well, yeah, I guess.
I don't want to fight with the wind. It's always windy, so
That's
that's
what that was.
True.
And when with FPV, you do have to fight with the wind, but you've got a more powerful drone, so you can just buzz right through it.
Yeah. Michael McReynolds, thanks for stopping in, brother. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. All right, so Dad, what have you been doing with yourself lately, man? We haven't
Just
talked
working.
in a while.
I just started back up in work. I'm back to teacher mode. So
Oh, that's right.
I'm I'm molding young minds. I got almost 300 kids this year. I got a ton. So I football practice started up. I coach in the evenings, so it's busy.
Gotcha.
But I find lots of time. I'm not as active as I used to be. I used to be like a lot more into things, and now I'm just kind of doing my own thing more often. So school's easy because I've been teaching for 25 years, so that's easy. It's so that's why it's kind of cool to have this hobby. Like today, I just was right after school. I spent a little time like messing around with thumbnails and stuff like that, thinking about how I'm going to do if I'm going to do a live stream, what I want to do, and so it's not crap. I just don't want to. I don't want to get on and just kind of mumble and like I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, listen, Dad,
But
man. Sometimes it's just cool to have a
to hang out. That's why I'm here. Exactly. I'm with you.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
nothing wrong with that. With just because a lot of the times I've been on Dan's stream when he's had these chill streams like this, and it's been fun. I mean, it's just hard for me on a Thursday to kind of get to loosen up because I got to keep my senses about me for Friday, and then once Friday hits, I'm loose as I change quite a bit. So
I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be doing this though. This YouTube thing.
It's hard. It's you got to have you've been doing it a lot longer than me. So I totally understand. It does. It wears on you. That's why I disappear for a while. And
I think though after 1,000 videos, I'm exhausted, man.
Oh yeah, you have to be. You have to be. I have nowhere near what you've done.
And I just it's so much work now just to go take footage and come home, give up hours of your time for editing just to get 200 views and like 20 likes. It's like
exactly. Yep. It's hard.
YouTube doesn't appreciate the content creators anymore enough for me to be like, wow, this is really still worth my time to do this and have fun doing it. And I would rather get to a point where I can be like, I'm going to post stuff just because I want to, rather than trying to keep an algorithm alive.
But Dan, that's kind of why I started doing just the little side stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You start getting those little feeder emails, and I'm finally getting things that I like to do. I love to do cameras. I love cameras. And I love the dash camera thing is so easy and it's fun. I just jump in the truck with my dog and throw my dash camera on and we do our spiel. They pay for it. I sell it. Done. It's kind of nice,
Hey, well, if you find a decent dash cam, let me know, man. I'll take it from you.
I actually, Dan, I had one that I had not too just a couple of days ago, and I couldn't get rid of it. And it was a really super good dash camera. I had it on eBay forever, and I'm like, gosh, why doesn't anybody want to buy this? Because it's one of the better ones. Van True, this company, kind of dominates dash cameras. These guys, and I don't know why, because they're no better than a lot of other cameras. So I had one that was called a Z Edge, Z Pro or Z3 Pro. And I had so much fun with that camera. It's really tiny. It doesn't, take up your whole windshield. It's easy to just pull out of your car and throw in it. And it takes it took in good interior footage and really good street footage, like decent, really good. It's 1080. And I think if you turned off the interior camera, it would do 2K outside. And somebody just out of the blue bought it. I was like going to take it off and just keep it. And then I was probably going to give it away. Exactly, Dan. I was going to literally, and I probably would, if you'd have said something, I'd have sent it to you.
Oh, she wants a dash cam for her birthday, and I don't know anything about dash cam. So.
I'm gonna think about you because I'm gonna get more through this one I got right now. I don't think I'd give to you because I know enough about them that this thing, I don't like the 2-piece cameras. It's going to be, I don't like it. I don't like this because it's an extra wire hanging around. You might like something like this because you have to install it. I don't like, wires.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like here's the thing. She wants one that she can plug in that's not going to screw up the warranty on her car.
Yes.
Because she's still paying on it. So she wants something that just goes in the underneath the mirror and that she can aim that has a front.
I'm going to find one. I'm going to find one. I've got this whole winter season. I'm going I'm gonna see other cameras. I know that, but I wouldn't give you this one because I don't think I like it.
Oh yeah, you're good.
It's before I even gonna address this thing. It's too expensive, and there's other cameras that are better. The one I sold is gonna be better than this camera already. I already know it. So.
Right. Well, she's like I said, her birthday is what, September 15th.
Oh, good, perfect. That's
around
far
the
enough
corner,
off.
so.
I gotta. What I'm gonna do is I want to find like a $60 to $70 one because you can get a really good camera. They're the same exact Sony sensors than these, and they're just.
But I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting these sent to you, right? You're not buying them, correct?
Oh no, I'm no. This is how the Amazon game is. You buy, they pay,
Oh
you
God,
review,
that
and then
game.
I
No,
sell. Yeah.
I don't pay. I don't play that game, man.
Well, it's easy. You gotta. Yeah. There you make money. It's you just gotta understand the money flow, the workflow. You
Dude,
make money. You make about $100 a camera.
I've turned down so many of their reps that have reached out to me. I'm just like,
There's
dude,
a lot of junk. I agree. There's a lot of
and that's
crap.
the thing is that I don't.
I'm nice to them though. If somebody basically sends me an email and it's crap, I am nice to them. I literally will say, "Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you reaching out to me." And this just doesn't look like something I have time for right now. But when you have something else, just please So I'm like really nice about it. I don't like downplay their generosity because these people that have this crap also have good stuff. And you can't assume they're just because they're sending you little deals. It's because your channel's small. I totally understand where I'm at there. So,
I mean, guys, I'm hanging it.
You're 9,000, dude. You should be getting like $600 stuff.
Nah, man. I'm like I said, I'm hanging the hook on 10,000. After 10,000, if I don't see some severe changes in how my channel growth goes, man, I'm probably just gonna say, hey guys, it's been a fun run. I'll post every once in a while. I don't see the point in progressively doing this for $120 a month.
Yeah,
it's not worth my time. It's not worth my effort. If YouTube's not willing to treat me the way a content creator should be treated as an actual partner, then I don't understand. Like I'll post for fun. If this is just going to be a hobby thing, then I'm going to treat it as such.
Yeah, if the pennies trickle in and
right. So,
I would understand that. It is time consuming. That's why I try to limit the time and how much it affects.
Have you looked at your analytics to see how much time you've invested? And that doesn't include editing. It doesn't include editing, just upload time and time.
Yeah, editing time for me takes a lot of time because you've got it right where you spend as little time as possible on your editing.
Sure, I have to. I figured if I was going to keep making videos, I had to keep it easy. And not that it's easy, it still takes me a good 2 hours.
No, your editing's good. It's simple.
But it is simple. It's designed to be that way. But finding the correct music is just like, holy
exactly.
Crap,
a lot of people don't think about putting in good, like kind of good feel good tunes or putting in the right tune. And then when you can put in something that's copywritten, there's times where a copywritten video is great. It gets, I'll put copywritten.
And that's the thing. I would rather entertain you than worry about making 50 cents off the video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it really comes back to. So a lot of the times I will use copyrighted music
because like a flight video.
Right.
I'm with you on the.
I don't give a shit. What? It's going to be a bunch of people just watching my solo fly over the water. Who gives a shit? I'm going to make 10 cents off the video. Why not just use copyrighted content and make everyone enjoy it? But if I think it's actually going to make a little bit of money, then all right, let's gear more towards royalty-free music so that I actually have an option to make some money. This is probably going to get 15,000 views.
Like if you're going to do a tutorial or something. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, any tutorial, actually. I try to avoid putting any music on just because it's pointless. You're just doing a tutorial. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep talking the whole time.
Yeah, I definitely want to get this winter, now that it's going to cool down. Right now, it's just my phone darkens in the freaking heat. It's so freaking hot out here. It's, I'll put my phone up on my drone and it turns like light. It auto darkens to protect the battery. And I'm just like, crap.
Well,
so
Florida,
I'm flying blind half the time. I'm just looking up there.
Dude, Florida bakes phones, man. You go outside in the sun with a phone here, it overheats in like 3 minutes.
Right.
As soon as you start running the app and you turn the brightness all the way up within like 3 minutes. Your phone, if you feel it, it's just cooking.
Right, it's cooking. Yeah,
And you're just like, oh, and then the app will start getting laggy, and it's not the drone or the Wi-Fi. It's actually the processor that's now overheating.
I did a flight out. I took my Anafi out in the middle, out in the desert, out by Lake Mead, and I wanted to take some 4K video of the panorama. I've got some really cool 4K video of, like, you can see a Lake Mead in the distance, because it's a park, so you can't fly anywhere close to it. So I went out just outside the park and out by Overton, which is an arm of Lake Mead. And I went out in the freaking desert where the campers go, and I put it up about 300 feet, and I did a 360-degree panorama because the Anafia will do in still shots, like 40, I think it's 48 frames.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do a 360-degree panorama. That's really freaking cool.
Right.
But it's not like, like I have my other 360 camera that says it's, 4K. It's not the same. The Anafi actually takes 4K it's 20 megabit still frames, and you can get really cool. So I'm still learning about it. That Anafi's it's basically a Bebop 2 that's lighter. That's what it is, and with a better camera. That's
right.
What editor do y'all use?
Huh?
What editor do y'all guys use?
I use an online editor that I pay for. It actually is there's a free version of it that actually is pretty good. It's called WeVideo. It's just something simple. It allows you to do a lot of like things that look complicated but it makes it very simple to do, like overlaying different video shots. That's where you get the overlays on my stuff. Easy to do green screen stuff and bring in goofy crap that's kind of fun to look at. And it's simple though. It doesn't have a lot of things I can't sync up audio and video files. I have to do it by ear, which sometimes is hard.
I use Filmora.
What is it? Filmora?
Yeah, that's a lot of people use Filmora or
Filmora. Where's Film? Is it a free app? Is it a free version of?
They got a free version, but I've got the paid version.
What do you pay for? What do you pay? What do you pay a month for that?
It was a one-time fee.
Oh, nice. I wish I could find something that would be a one-time.
I can't remember the price. My wife actually bought it for me.
You're lucky if it's a
fee.
Yeah.
But I also I had the guy come over. His son was dating my daughter for a while, and he installed OpenShot on my computer. And it was also I got it free from him. He's dean at Clemson University. But I tried using them both, but I'm still in the learning process.
I went and used Adobe Premiere for a while. It just takes too long. The workflow is way too long. As cool as it is for a lot of people who use it, it just takes forever. Oh, what happened?
Good night, Ed.
I like the cat. Do you see the cat there?
The cat was just as confused as he was. He's like, what?
Look at this cat.
Yeah, I said good night, Ed. You were falling asleep on us, man. Like, you just stopped talking, laid back in it. Yeah.
No, I mean, because,
What's your cat's name, Ed?
That's Alfredo Montero.
Alfredo Montero?
His name is Alfred, but I had to expound on his name.
You got that cat well trained. Look at him. He's just sitting there, chilling with you.
The only reason he's sitting here chilling with me is because
he
wants something.
Yeah, that's what.
To be fed. Do y'all remember Morris the cat?
Yeah, he looks like Morris.
The finicky ass cat.
Yep, he looks like Morris.
Well, he is Morris's great grandson or something, because this is one finicky ass cat. Just saying, man. It's a pain in the ass, but I love him.
He
Well,
looks like he's got a cool personality.
yeah,
Hey, as long as he doesn't pee on my pillows and stuff, man, he's in.
dude.
God, no, I hear you, Dad. Yeah.
They better not do that. Cats, that's when they go outside and they're gonna have to chance it with the freaking owls and the eagles and crap around here. My cat started doing that. That sucker would be outside looking for freaking shelter from the owl that lives down the street. We have great horned owls here. And
Owl.
we have owls bigger than eagles out here, and they scare me in the morning because they hunt me. Early in the morning, me and my dog will walk, and the freaking owls are freaking talking to each other, going, "If we could kill this guy, how are we going to do it?" They're planning.
No, conspiracy owls, huh?
Oh, they're big. They're big suckers. I was out sleeping once on a trampoline with my kids. It was when they were really little. We'd just go out there, like when school would end. We just go lay out there and it's always cool to sleep outside out here, and because it's so nice. And we'd look at the sky, and one night I was looking, and this freaking giant shadow went. It was a freaking owl. That's the only bird that flies at night.
See, we got them at our property that I work at, and this is how I realized that they don't see as well as everybody thinks they do. Actually, they do, but they get tunnel vision. So it's really weird how they have that ability, kind of like bats, but they have really keen eyes, right? So they have the ability to stare.
Oh yeah,
tunnel vision like this though. When they focus,
a lot
on
of people
object.
think they're fake when they're sitting there. They sit very still.
Yes. But they have broad vision until they notice motion, and then apparently they're able to take their eyesight and tunnel it right in, so it cuts everything else out, and they just focus on that one spot until they see motion. And what's funny is that apparently when they fly to track food, they keep that tunnel vision locked onto that exact spot, and by doing that, it's actually really funny. They're dumber than they look, and I'm going to give you an example. There are lizards in our bushes out here. And I'll be driving the patrol car when I was doing security, and all of a sudden I'll feel whack, and it would be an owl that flew right into the side of my car. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And I look down, and he's shaking it off, and then he flies back in a tree, and he just stares at me.
And like, what'd you do? What'd you do, dude?
I realized at that point he didn't have vision out here. He was in tunnel vision mode, chasing his prey, right?
Right.
And when
he was focused, and you came in.
Focused.
Yeah,
he just came right into a focus point and didn't see anything else in peripheral.
You messed him up.
4 times that's happened in 2 years now at that property in different spots throughout the property. So when they're hunting, they go straight for the target with tunnel vision, right? And they don't know anything else other than get the food. They don't see it coming. They don't. So if a car just drives right in front of them, they just right into the side of it.
I was working at UPS when I was younger, while I was going to college. I used to work at night at UPS, and I worked in the driving package cars in and out, and we washed them and got them prepared and lined them up for the delivery. And I was, the people work that way too. They get tunnel vision at work. And I would drive in and out of this door. And as we got to the door, we'd always honk the horn and we'd go out every time we come back in. And I was coming out. Because we hauled ass at night. I drive 50 miles an hour out of the freaking building, and one time I was coming out, and a freaking supervisor, they're freaking like tunnel vision, like an owl. Bam! Just freaking ran to the side of my truck. A guy he ran to the side of it, not in the front, the side.
Pancake.
Oh, it was funny as crap. I got out,
man.
I got out and was like, "Are you okay?"
He ran into you.
We had to do an incident report, and I'm like, "He hit me."
What'd you say there, Ed?
Morris
I said because I said he ran into you, Dad. You didn't run into him.
No, I honked my freaking horn. I do what I'm supposed to do. He freaking ran into my truck. He should have been listening. But of course, they had an investigation. Every freaking Teamster slash organization's the same. Freaking, you have this big investigation, and everybody sits there, and you talk about what happened and why the accident was going on, and we had to give our. It was so stupid, you know.
So the bottom line is this asshole ran into you.
Yeah, it was nobody got hurt. His pride got hurt because he was freaking, you know, like the owl. He was getting up, going, shaking it off, going, "Oh, I got to get down to my my EREG train." He was one of the supervisors for irregular packages. They drive around on these trains inside these, and they carry like long and odd shaped packages around and bring them to the different loading areas. It's an interesting job. I worked it for a year, and then my buddy started working with me, and he's been working there ever since. He put 30 years in there, and I'm still jealous because he's making way more money than me.
Well, see, this is why we talk about how big owls' pupils are during the day.
Yeah.
And owls' pupils will be massive, and the reason why is because they're not focusing on individual objects. They just their vision's as broad as it can go, and they just look at everything.
They're in defense mode.
Right, but at night, you'll notice if you look at their eyes, they'll go from big, and all of a sudden they'll just shoot into tiny little dots. That's tunnel vision. When they do that and their pupils get really small, that's tunnel vision. They've seen something that they're focusing on, and all they see is that object. Nothing else matters. You could walk up and hit them with a baseball bat, and they wouldn't even know it was coming. So it's kind of like, is that good or is that a bad thing? You know, I see it as a bad thing. That's a pretty crappy defense mechanism if you can't focus on anything else while you're attacking your prey.
First of all, how did you hack into this owl's brain?
I didn't hack into it. I studied the owls
Hacked
after
into the owl's
I
brain.
did a little searching for myself to find out why it happened. It just seemed odd to me that owls would keep crashing into the side of my car for no apparent reason.
If you worked at Area 51 like I did, you'd know. I'm not going to tell you though.
Don't worry.
September
September 21st is just around the corner.
Yes.
For myself.
I already told my kids at school that I'm not going. So, but I'm watching for sure. And I want to see if they see, and I want to see what they find. I want to wait for pictures.
Dude, I just want to drive out there and just set up a YouTube channel and just stream. Just the entrance right there. Just stream. You know how many views that would get? You know how much watch time that would get if you just went out there?
Yeah.
Set up
24 hours.
Right.
A 48-hour cam.
Boom. Just set it. Just go.
You just put it up in the air.
Right.
Sky cam.
Yeah.
Because of course the alien ships are going to fly away when all these people.
One for Sky Cam and one for Ground Gate. You know, one at the Roswell, Mexico, Black
Gate,
or whatever it is.
Gate. Area 51, Gate.
Gate.
You know, you could probably name it whatever you want as long as you started off on the title of the video as Area 51.
Sure, but do you know how many people would watch it? Like, there'd be 4 million people in there at one time. Just watching that one stupid stream, and you'd just be making, by the time that stream ended, because of the watch time and the ads, like, dude, your revenue stream would be like $5,000 a day. Just for
all right. Okay, so now, Dan. It sounds like you've selected a mission. When are you going to do it?
Oh, no, sir. I have no plans to do that unless I'm still out of work. That sounds like at least 4 months of good work under my belt. See, if I could make that kind of money in 2 days and I still didn't have a job or I wasn't able to go back to work because of my surgery and problems, I will definitely be on my way out there.
Yeah, Area 51's probably 2.5 hours from here. Not that far.
So, Dad, heed my advice. By the way, because it was my idea, you got to give me part of the income. Okay, thanks, man. I love it.
I'm not going there. Freaking I ain't going there. I'm not gonna create more problems than I freaking already create on my own.
Oh my gosh!
Believe me, there's not going to be any humor or forgiveness in their security.
That's why you put freelance media. You get a tag and just make sure it's printed as freelance media. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just here to stream the craziness.
FAA drone pilot.
Right. You know, just let them know you're there for media purposes. You're not crossing any lines. You're just going to post up out here and live stream. You've bought so much data that you have all this ability to just stream for days on end and see what happens.
There's There's some
Hey,
cool.
James.
Yeah. What?
Or
What's up?
Lloyd. Look at Lloyd. Look at what James Lloyd just posted.
My
Yeah,
husband flew
yeah,
away.
no, hub.
Bye.
Where's he at? What's the freaking James Lloyd?
Bye, Felicia.
James Loyal. Later.
Yeah, no, yeah, that sucks, man. It's definitely on its way back to China right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just be glad you're not Hitler. He lost his too. He wasn't happy. Yeah. Well, guys, it's 10:30. I think I'm going to start shutting this down here.
Oh, I was going to start talking about your surgery. That would take another hour.
We talked about we
You already did that.
covered that pretty thoroughly.
I'll watch the stream later.
Yeah, we
Find
covered
out
it.
about Dan's nuts. I'll check that
Pretty
out.
the McNuggets, yeah.
The McNuggets and
They're
no, that's got to be crappy. So
they're still at risk. We are not out of the woodwork.
you're
yet.
not out of the woods, yeah. There's nothing worse. I totally understand. You were talking a little politics earlier. I could totally understand why you're frustrated because, like I said, healthcare is a pain in the ass, and it's a tough. It's a lot of what a lot of people are going to vote about. They're going to vote for somebody that's going to fix it or try to fix it or have a plan because next to school loans and healthcare, I can't think of anything that's more frustrating.
Dude, didn't you know my student loans are covered, bro? I get 10 phone calls a day about student loans.
Yeah.
I'm good to go, bro. India's got my back. If nobody
Bernie Sanders has got your back too.
nobody got that joke.
Okay, stop.
You guys don't get the scam phone calls every day about your student loans?
Oh, I didn't know. I get them on my phone. I don't answer those. And if I get a phone call that it doesn't have a person's name attached to it, I do not answer it unless a message is put on there. I don't even look at it. And if they don't leave a message, I block it. And I've had friends I've blocked because I just don't. I don't even mess around with it. If you're calling somebody new and you don't leave a message, and obviously you have nothing to say. So. And somebody that wants to get a hold of me would do that. They would say, "Hey, this is Bob, and hey, could you call me back? If it was important."
I don't leave voicemails anymore. If you don't pick up, oh, sorry, he must not want to talk.
Well, there we go. We'll never talk ever.
Yeah, we'll have a very
but usually what I'll usually do, like with your phone number and others, I just put the name thing. I'm done. I don't have time for crap. I don't buy anything on that way. If it isn't on Amazon, I don't freaking buy it hardly. eBay, Amazon, that's it. I don't even go to Target. I don't go to any of those places. Costco once in a while.
I'm an eBayer.
Yeah, I like eBay. I'm trying to get me a cheap repeater right now. I keep putting down offers, but I'm not paying full price. So
What are they like?
did you get yours yet? The repeater you ordered?
So here's the thing.
Because I'm gonna mess with that because I'm gonna. Oh, you got it. Oh,
so here's what I'm getting sick and tired of. Okay. Dongle looks like a Wi-Fi repeater. Oh, it's all great. Oh, 1900 megabits per second, 5G dual band. What's the problem? What's the problem though? This isn't a Wi-Fi repeater. This is a router.
Oh, geez.
I'm sick and tired of these companies putting they'll put Wi-Fi router, Wi-Fi repeater, Wi-Fi extender, all these different terms.
But it's not.
But it's not. It's just a router. And I'm getting sick and tired of buying these things for $25 and $30 a pop, and they just end up being routers. They're not actually something that I can set up as a repeater. I don't think they know the difference between a Wi-Fi repeater and a Wi-Fi router. And that's frustrating the living hell out of me that this is now like $120 I spent on Wi-Fi repeaters, and I still haven't got one that does what the Z1.
You can't send it back?
What's that?
You can't send it back?
To Hong Kong? I'm not waiting 2 months.
Yeah. Those freaking guys, they got us, man. They freaking have her freaking...
I just don't think it's fair. I think YouTube really, or eBay really needs to start, hunkering down on that stuff, because I get totally, I ordered a new, what was it? I ordered a new climate control for my car, my vehicle, where the knobs turn for the air the whole climate control. And I wanted to replace the one that was in there because 2 of the lines had broke on 2 of them, and 2 of the knobs were just twisting all the way around. It didn't work well, right? They were just on there for looks. Yeah, it looked great, but it didn't function, So I decided, it was like I decided to get this one. So the guy's like, oh, $30. And the picture showed everything looked good. And I was like, cool. All right, I'll buy it. $30. That's a pretty good deal. So the thing gets delivered, it shows up at my house, and all the clips are broken off of it. Well, how do you want me to mount this? There's no clips to screw in.
Right.
What do you want me to do? Super glue this to my dashboard? Come on, man. And I reached out to the guy and I said, hey, man, dude, just give me a refund. All the clips are broken on this. This thing's a piece of shit. Like, the number's still stamped on it, bro. I haven't touched anything. I'm showing you right now that it's a piece of junk. I'm not going to take the time to send this back, but you should really make this right.
Right.
Let's just say you took this out of a car that you probably paid $200 for that somebody else brought you. So to actually lose out on this money probably isn't a very big deal for you. Okay, but I'm feeling really screwed because I can't install this piece of shit in my car. Right? It doesn't work. Like, why would your guys that are supposed to be disassembling this cut all the wires? They cut all the wires off the back of it. Like, its removal was basically like cut wire, grab it, physically rip it out of the dashboard without taking the screws, and then send it off to somebody else and call it a used part.
Right.
Man, that's just not a good way to do it. So the guy goes, okay, send it back, send it back, and I'll give you a refund. I said, I'm not going to send it back. It just takes too much time. I just had to wait a week and a half for the stupid thing to get here. I'm out $30. It's a week and a half. It's going to take a week and a half to get back to you before you say you're going to give me my money back. It's not worth my time or effort to go down and take care of all this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave you bad feedback. And most of the time they'll make good on it if you just do that. This guy was like,
they don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy was like, oh, dude, why would we give you a refund so you can just install a working part and try to play it off as it was broken? I said, dude,
I can't. I'm not installing this. I can't.
I can't install this piece of shit you got me. Like, the one I have is in better condition than the one you gave me. That's how sad this is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking
You couldn't
about?
take the guts out of it and swap it or anything?
Yeah,
like
but then
that?
I was just like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
This is like, now we're too far into this. So I went to the junkyard and pulled one myself for $15, and I just put it in and it was just done. I'd just be done with it. I didn't want to have to take the time to go down to Culver's.
That's why I like Amazon, because you can just send it back. They don't care. Just take it back in the box.
But I'm not willing to give them $100.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm such a
exactly. No, I'm with you. I know. I know exactly.
Like, dude,
there's a trade-off. That's how they make money.
Right. Well, that's the problem though. Is I've never spent money on eBay for shipping. I look for anything that says free shipping and fast.
I've had pretty good luck on eBay too. I've made a couple of, like you said, misinterpretation purchases, which I'm like, crap. Same thing, same part, repeater issue, same thing. I've had the same issue. I've owned 2 of them too. So there you go. Been screwed twice.
Well, I mean, I've ordered over 1,500 things on eBay now in the past 6 years. So I've ordered quite a bit off there. They've made a lot of money off of me, to say the least, and they've stolen a lot of my money too. Like, I don't think their transaction program is good. If a seller doesn't agree with you and they turn you in because you had a little powwow with them in the email back and forth, and you got a little dirty with them, they turn it in, and then the YouTube or eBay goes against you, like, sorry, we're going to rule in the favor of the seller on this one.
Right.
And it's like, how is this fair to me? I'm the one getting fucked here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The guy sent me a piece of shit part, and yeah, I got a little irritated with him. I think you'd be a little irritated too, and then they're like, well, we can't go back against. No, then don't go back against whatever you did for him. Just give me my money back, and you can call it whatever you want to.
Like the credit card companies will do. They'll just write off the expense of the charge. Yeah.
Ed, you look like such a cute baby when you sleep, bro.
He woke up. It's fast.
And I think on that note, guys, it's probably time to shut it down.
Good night, Morris.
All right, later, everyone. I just want to end on this night.
Yep, man.
You're gonna sleep good tonight, Ed.
I haven't even eaten yet. That's when I will pass out.
That's the sad part. I haven't eaten yet either. I'm ready for a salad, man.
Well, there you go. Salad. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm
trying to lose weight. I'm not eating. I'm drinking my dinner.
I'm 14 pounds down, bro.
Nice.
All right. So
Hey,
Awesome, man.
I got to
I'm
lose
trying.
weight to get this surgery done on the belly button too, bro.
Yeah, I'm overweight and a big dude, but it's hard, man. It's hard to lose weight, especially the older you get, man. It's like impossible.
That's why I'm drinking these dumb Vista Bays instead of Corona Greatness.
I've got a bunch of those. I got some Trulies in my freaking fridge.
I got a lot of problems, but weight isn't one of them. So.
Yeah, some people are lucky, never grow a pound.
Yep, he could eat like a whole pizza right now. I just wished I was you. Just eat a whole pizza and just like laugh it off.
Right.
Just ate a whole pizza.
The problem with that, Dad, is that my stomach is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And
You get heartburn quick.
yes, I do.
Meat, steak does it for me now. If I eat like a big steak, I
What?
freaking get heartburn sometimes.
I would
It
never
sucks.
stop eating steak.
I don't. I just have to deal with the
Do it.
heartburn.
Bro, you have got to see this savory.
It's
mozzarella.
usually I like the barbecue stuff, and oh my gosh, barbecued meat. If I eat too much of it, man, it just
Okay.
it
All
doesn't freaking. It's
got
so
it.
yummy,
I gotta show this to you. So
especially ribs,
My-
rib fat. I love it.
this was my meal the other day. Let's see if I can get this close enough.
Oh, he's showing us food pictures.
Dude, I have to, but the glare is gonna. Here, let me see if I can do that.
Looks like your stomach.
Oh,
From
wait. Let's see if I can get rid of the glare. Oh, yeah.
oh, there it is. There we go. Little steak and potato going on there.
Dude, no, but you see what it says right on the stick?
Oh, it's just
rare,
rare.
bro. That
Oh.
sucker was
Is that like a prime rib cut?
bloody? Actually, it was like
It's very, very rare. Yeah.
very raw. I forget what it's like a brisket, but not, because brisket is broken down. It's very undercooked though, is what it's supposed to be.
I'll cook like that, but I won't buy that. I won't buy it at a restaurant, but I'll definitely cook it myself like that. I don't trust restaurants.
Well,
They're
that
all
was
freaking
actually
dirty.
A very good cut of meat. That was Cody's Steakhouse, and
Okay.
they're pretty well known for making some pretty good beef.
Yeah.
And then we
That's
also
good if they have a good reputation.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Down here we also have one of the #1 steak joints in the United States, which is Burn Steakhouse. They have a $10,000 bottle of wine in there. It's $500 an ounce. They have the largest wine cellar in North America.
Yeah,
And-
Florida, you got a lot of competition for food, so you tend to have better quality when you got lots more restaurants and more places for people to go.
Oh yeah. So Burns, you spend about $137 for a plate, and that's about an 8-ounce steak. That's about what they charge per plate, and that's like a half-inch Delmonico cut, cooked to perfection.
Yeah, my town doesn't have anything good. It's
No,
it's a small town. It's turning into a retirement town, but it's funny how people just cannot open a decent restaurant. There's a couple. There's a good Indian place. I got a great Vietnamese place.
Yeah. Oh, we have one too here.
But no good sports bars. This Utah is not known for its sports bars at all. That's just crap.
I don't watch sports anyway. Keep the sports.
Well, sports bars with like people that can make good hamburgers. Usually, a good sports bar can make good burgers and stuff like that. And we had a new place open up. We went in there and it was just crap. All their food was crap. I'm like, dude, I can go to Harmon's. I'll go to the grocery store, get my own meat now. I ain't freaking going there ever again. You can't get a domestic beer either. They had all the IPAs. I just wanted a freaking Bud Light, dude. I mean, you don't have Bud Light here? Not one. I mean, Coors Light, anything just simple. I'm having steak in my dinner. I want a freaking icy glass of Bud Light about this, about that big, and I want the ice chips to be falling off of it.
The best meat you will ever have is that which you cook yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
So
And I like it when you stick a fork in it, it moves.
We go to
Then you know it's done.
we go to Faux
And it's
Quinn.
still raw.
Oh, there we go. A little sushi going on there.
No, that's actually that's peanut sauce and spring rolls with shrimp inside, and then obviously a beautiful tea. We go to Pho Quinn Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And,
so that's a like a rice wrap thing, right?
Dude, they make some of the most delicious dishes. Like here's their beef sauché. is so freaking good, dude.
Yeah, Vietnamese food is really good.
Oh, it's the shizzle, bro. But
Yeah.
they're a decent restaurant. That's our favorite Vietnamese place to go. So
I'll go to the Vietnamese place at least twice a month. Not even a question. Sometimes we'll go twice a week, depending on if we're if it's off, if we're working or not.
hey, can you tell I'm a hobbyist? Do you know what that is?
Looks like batteries.
That is a
box of
drawer
batteries.
just full of double A's and triple A's, man. I've gotten to the point now where every time I go to the flea market, I've found these batteries called Toshiba, like supposed to be Toshiba, obviously. But they're Toshiba.
You just use them cheap ones.
But they're alkaline and they're actually really good. So you get 100 batteries for $5.
Oh wow, that's way
they're,
good.
They're incredible. Like they last. I stick them in all my transmitters. The voltage
cool.
takes forever to kill off. So if you happen to see a brand called TOCEBA,
Do they make AAAs too?
yeah, that's what I said. There's a whole drawer.
Oh,
just
that's all
full of
AAAs?
triple A's and double A's.
Oh wow, yeah.
They come in 4-packs and it comes in a box like this big with like 2 sides to it. And it's just they're stacked and it's $5. And so every time I go to the flea market,
Holy
I'm like,
crap, how do they do that?
I have no idea, man. But this drawer
Just the
is
shipping of those batteries from China.
dude,
gonna
this
be-
drawer, like here's the double A's, or here's the triple A's, and there's the doubles. So like I said, it's just a drawer full of them. They come with nice little plastic around them. So every time I go out to the airfield or wherever I go,
you have a whole pot. Yeah,
just throw a couple in the drone case just to make sure, But
Nice.
yeah, man. So TOCEBA. If you find those batteries anywhere, they are alkaline and they will last forever. They are good, decent, cheap batteries. It's crazy.
We go to the flea market, and if we go to California, we'll drive down to maybe the desert. We might go down there.
Yeah, I mean, I assume there's other flea markets getting them. I mean, they're Chinese batteries, obviously, but I've never seen Chinese make alkaline.
We don't have it crap for flea markets. Like I said, Utah is freaking like you're like living in a time warp.
Well, first of all,
We have tons of people moving from California and Nevada here because our town is got really good weather, and it still lives. It's a time warp. You'd think that we'd get some quality stuff here. It just doesn't happen. I leave to go eat sometimes, to go do stuff. Good place to live, a crappy place to have like restaurants. Not good.
Do you want to know why I really love eBay, man? Because you can go direct manufacturer when you buy parts. You don't have to go through third party. So to give you an idea, this is the rear wheel bearing for my car. It's brand new, brand spanking new. It comes with the ABS sensor on the back. Pop the cap.
Wow, yeah.
ABS sensor, everything's there. Very decent bearings. These, for a set of these, are about $365. I paid $33 for both.
Oh wow.
From direct manufacturer. And this is the same exact part that I would go down to the AutoZone store and get completely ripped off and jacked out the butt for if I bought them there, and they're super smooth. Like, it's incredible how if you just take a little time to research how much you realize you've been ripped off almost your entire life by people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand a 10% markup or a 20% markup because of overhead at places. Obviously, you want to make a little money and pay everybody what they're worth.
Right.
But when you take something that I can get for $40 and you turn it around and you sell it for $365, we have a problem. That is a massive
markup. That's a huge markup, yeah.
Huge markup.
It's a ridiculous markup.
So technically, you still don't know how well those feel because they're not installed.
What's that?
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, the quality. I mean, they could.
I've always used eBay for my parts. I always order from the same company. The same company.
Talking about the damn parts you were just showing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Duralast. It's the same company that does the.
That doesn't mean that model, whatever, is worth
listen. Listen. The brand that AutoZone carries is Duralast parts. This is direct from Duralast. This is an actual Duralast unit. That's why I said this is the exact one. If I went to my local AutoZone and I bought it from them, this would be the identical part.
Okay, I get it now. Okay,
So you get where I'm going with that? That's why I said if you just take a little,
you're going. Okay, I apologize, Dan.
all good, all good.
You won't know how good it is till you strap it on the damn car.
Oh yeah, I got tons of eBay parts on that car already, man. I've replaced both front wheel bearings with eBay parts. Both control arms now. Oh man, it's front rear brakes, disc and rotors all came from eBay. I got slotted rotors this time around. I got the new pads over there for the front. I got the new spark plugs. I still got a ton of work I got to do to that car, man. I just haven't been able to do it because the McNuggets.
Yeah, well, what percentage of the original car is left now, Dan?
So I already knew walking into this that I was probably going to replace every single moving part in the suspension. We just kind of figured because it had been doused in salt water, it was going to at some point go bad.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I just buy parts as I can, right? And I put them aside. And as I feel that they start having problems, I just replace them. So I'm saying I try to do the ones or prolong replacing one until the other one starts to go because, like, let's say, well, and the reason why is because, like, let's say if I do one job, then I have to redo the job when the next part fails that's behind it that it's attached to. So if you know it's not that bad yet, wait it out and see if the other part's going to crap out. And if it doesn't, and you still get some decent drive time and everything feels normal, then I just replace that one part and keep moving forward. But like right now, both front struts are shot. They're shot. The back ones are doing fine. The front ones are toast. So now I'm getting like clunks and bumps when you take turns right or left and you hit a little bump. It's like you can feel a really hard, solid hit. And that's the struts. So next up is struts. But when I do that, I may as well have the brakes and rotors ready to go because I'm going to tear all that out anyways. You see what I'm saying? So it's just trying to be, progressive about how you do it and just make sure you have all the parts on hand to replace it. Because if you're going to do the job once, you may as well just replace it all in one go.
That sounds like a perfectly logical argument to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's only got 48,000 miles on the car. It starts up every single time and the transmission is solid. So it was just
like a nice look. Yeah, you're pulling trailers with it and all kinds of stuff.
I mean, it's solid, man. It doesn't have any shifting problems. It just starts up every single time. It has a sweet little idle to it. It's good. I'm not having any problems with the air conditioner. Did crap out, and that's because the AC condenser was sitting in salt water. So I knew that was coming. So the AC condenser for my car, or the AC compressor for my car, was $400. I went on eBay and got it for $100. Brand new. The one they wanted to sell me down there was remanufactured for $400. The entire unit, if I had bought it brand new as a Duralast part from them, would have been almost $600 just for the compressor. So a remand would have been $400 brand new from eBay, $115 or something like that. I slapped on the eBay one, bam, got AC again, brand new part.
That's awesome.
Live on eBay, bro. I wouldn't survive if it wasn't for eBay. People can love Amazon all they want. eBay's so cheap.
I like my next day shipping.
See, everybody does that, but I'm like,
now I'm with the next day.
You get some next day shipping. I just don't like the 30-day shipping. I'm good, but that sucks. But I like there's certain things like these glasses right here. $11, man, for 4 pairs. That's eBay.
What do you think this costs? This is my brand new boat winch. What do you think this ran me?
Let's see here. That's probably
if I was to go pick this up at a store,
$49, $49, $50.
Yeah, about that. Actually, if you go to a store, they're about $75.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so
that's a nice little winch there. Looks good.
That's a nice little winch, little cloth winch, just solid. Clip it to the front of the boat.
Yeah, it's typical. You bolt right to the freaking right to the trailer. Trailer winch.
$10 on eBay.
Wow.
Yeah.
$10. Holy crap.
Yeah. Solid winch, man.
Where do they steal those from? $10.
I don't know. That's what I said. Because they're not
I'm not asking them where they got it from.
I know.
I don't care.
Slave labor over there, man. They're working people.
Whatever. I don't care if there's little kids that freaking made it. Little girls with welding helmets.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, man, I get most of my parts from eBay. It's sad. It's sad. My mom even goes, "Why do you shop on eBay all the time?" I'm like, well,
Because you can find all kinds of stuff.
because
Yeah.
I could save myself buku amounts of money just doing it this way. Like, why blow an unnecessary $1,000 if all I have to do is spend $100 and fix it myself? Why would I go do that? It doesn't make sense to do it. Like, that's what they want you to do. You're just giving into what they want. It's so easy to go on YouTube right now and be like, all right, I have a Mazda 3 and I want to replace the front wheel bearing. YouTube, Mazda 3 front wheel bearing, '06 to '09. Enter. Bam, 15 videos of how to do it. Oh, well, that's easy. Just go down and rent your tools, from AutoZone, bring them back to the house, jack up the car, and do it.
I'm going to look at something on eBay right now. I'm kind of curious about a price. Like this camera I got. I just want to see what the eBay price is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, eBay is so good. They even got a song out for it.
Yeah, the
Because I
fucking
bought it on eBay.
Yeah. What's his name? Weird Al.
Yeah.
Wow, they're so overpriced on eBay. This camera that
Sometimes that happens, man. When they know that a camera is popular or something is popular, then they start overpricing the crap out of things.
The best camera, hey Dan, if you could get a hold of, if you can find a deal on it, is the N2 Pro, the Vantrue N2 Pro. That is so easy to use, and it's just lights out great. But they know they can sell them.
Right.
There's like 2,000 reviews on that camera, and I when I got it, I sold it in like 2 days. I mean, it was it's so popular, and it's a good camera. But it's overpriced. It's probably $145 camera that they're selling for 200 right now.
I'm
about 145. If you look at the same features for another camera, with the same, but the one I was telling you about, that one has a bigger screen. It has auto blackening, so at night it automatically shuts down, and it's got all these great features to it. And they can't sell them, and that's crazy. It makes no sense because it's better than it's the pro version of the Z. Anyway, there's a gazillion models of those things, but
okay, check it out.
Look at his stuff pile.
Okay, so this is all 4S balance ports, right?
Oh wow,
like 300 of them here, right? This is what eBay rocks for. I was able to buy all of these for like $4. And
wow.
if I went to Hobby, you know what a 4S balance port is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm making solo batteries. So that's a standard 4S balance port. You plug a 4S battery in with open wire tip.
Yep.
Can't find them anywhere. Hobby King was selling them for $1.75 a piece. I got like almost 300 of these stupid things for like $4. And ever since then, man, I've been buying in bulk so I can make the solo batteries for people.
Yeah, I got some I got the 2S I got a lot of connectors.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They work great. I mean,
that's exactly what you need. So you can charge your 4S charge cable.
So I ordered a whole ton of XT60 connectors for here. And then I'm good to go. I can just start selling all these solo batteries back.
I got a few ST60s sitting around.
Right.
Maybe I should get back into building stuff. I haven't built anything in a long time.
There is a reason I love eBay though. That's why.
I need to build a hexacopter. I was always wanting to do that. I built a quad and I want to build a hexacopter, but with a 4S battery system instead of the 3.
That does sound fun. Now, Ed, when you get a chance, buddy, I need you to come down here and help me put on my expansion valve. Okay? Ed fell asleep.
Expansion valve?
Yeah. So it takes 2 people. The expansion valve is like a $70 part. I got it on eBay for $3, but here's what it looks like. This is the expansion valve for my AC. I just opened it for the first time. This is a very small little open unit, but this is where it pressurizes the AC system and then opens up the valve, allowing pressure flow in and out of the.
Actually, technically,
expansion valve. Go ahead.
Depresses the system because that's how AC works.
Right. I thought it was all based on pressure.
Yes. Exactly.
Right.
And the rapid cooling off of gas creates cold.
Cold. Exactly. Okay, so anyways, long story short, the expansion valve takes two people. Somebody has to be under the hood and somebody has to be inside the car to remove it, and it's a bitch. So I haven't put it on yet. It needs to be done, and after that, I'll go have the entire system vacuumed out, and then I'll have brand new fluid put in, and I will have the coldest running AC ever. So we need to meet and fly, and I'll have the whole half of the car torn down the day that we do that. That way you can just take 10 minutes, and I'll pop the trunk. We'll get the tools out. You can help me put the expansion valve on. It'll be good. Then we'll fly drones, buddy. My girlfriend's not getting under the hood of any car, dude. I've already learned that.
Well, you could let her sit in the car, Dan.
Problem is, she doesn't have the finger strength to grab things and pull things out of the way. So, yeah. Weathered hands, you know, us guys, we get our hands in tight spots and we try to hold things in places while it stabs us while we're trying to do things. You know what I'm talking about. Girls don't want to put themselves through that punishment. So,
Dan, what part of Florida are you in?
Tampa.
That up in the Panhandle?
I don't know.
No, it's Gulf Coast, right? Gulf Coast, middle, right? Somewhere.
No, it's definitely not the middle. We're near Clearwater, St. Petersburg area.
You're way further south.
Yeah, I'm only like 15 miles from Clearwater.
Okay.
So downtown Tampa is like right on the water. That's where MacDill Air Force Base is.
That's why you can't fly anywhere.
Exactly. That's why people don't understand how hard it is and why I don't fly like I used to all the time.
It's hard, yeah.
I got to travel to go places to fly.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm with you. It's I'm lucky, but you know, I've been places where you brought my drone and I'm like, crap, I can't put it up anywhere. This place sucks.
At freaking all. Yeah, I'll show you. Even right now, I fly here, but no, I'll show you.
I won't even chance it anymore. My Anafi doesn't have any of the DJI crap. I can fly it anywhere I want, but you know, I could play dumb, but I don't. If anybody could tell where I'm flying and say, hey, you can't fly there, I don't. I'll take still shots or still frame shots, and oh yeah, look at that. Look, it looks like a freaking Christmas tree.
So
hey, there's a spot right there, right?
Yeah, and that's not even bad. Let me zoom out some more here. Okay,
that's horrible.
There's Tampa with all the intersecting ones. Like you have nothing available to you.
Oh, that's horrible.
Like you drive around like, is that a gray patch? How do we get to that gray patch? It's like in the middle of the woods and shit. Like, it's just great. Let's fly here. You know, it's like shit.
That's horrible.
Not only do you have MacDill and Tampa International or whatever the hell it's called, but then just to the east of you, where there's more open ground, you have other military bases that do bombing runs and, you know.
I mean, Tampa.
Nothing. Look, nothing. I could fly everywhere.
Dude, Tampa has made it like terroristic to even put up your drone anywhere. Like they have just made it. They have done intentionally. I
just got national parks everywhere. Look at that. You can't fly anywhere. You can't even freaking think about it. You can't say the word drone in any of those red spaces.
Dude, like
they'll literally freaking crucify you. An eagle will come out and freaking and call you out and say you're
do you see the gray in the middle there, the black? You see
that little tiny space?
Those little tiny spaces, that's where I have to sneak into. I have to find out how to get into those little tiny spaces. That's how I fly. That's the only way I can legally put up.
Yeah, that's horrible. I'll show you the area that I did my my Anafi test at. This
is my area.
Oh wow, look at that.
Green clear everywhere.
That's all green, baby.
Aren't you guys just lucky?
Let's see if I can find the
how did I get my channel this big with all these crap no fly zones?
Let's see here. Man.
Because they weren't around when you started, Dan.
I know, man. I know. But they've expanded them. It used to be like 2 miles, and it went to 5 miles, and now it's like you just don't fly. Just don't fly.
That's where I was at flying. You see where you see that little, let's see. You see where the 169 is right there on the other. Yeah. Anyway, it's hard to see. But that's and then there's an airport there, Moapa Valley. I was right where this finger right here. I was just in this little area right in there. Right where I took that. Yeah, I found a little spot and I just drove out of it, and I can put it up here, and it was like 109 or 110 out and windy. It was horrible. It's like being in a blast furnace.
For me to fly, I literally have to go to like beaches or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because out over the water, there's basically nothing. There's no seaplane registered bases out there off Clearwater Beach or Indian Rocks Beach or any of that stuff. So I can fly those areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no tourist destination helicopters buzzing around. Nothing.
Right.
Like, it's so rare that you see anything but maybe a paramotor guy every once in a while buzzing
that's
around.
good.
You know, and that's about the gist of what you get out there. But like I said, unfortunately, that's a 45-minute ride for me to get from here to Clearwater in traffic over all the bridges, and then find somewhere to park that's not taken up by all the tourists.
Oh, yeah. That's
get
horrible.
to your destination, walk 3 miles to get down to the beach, find a spot on the beach that's not taken.
No, it doesn't sound like fun.
And carry all the shit you need
with you the whole time.
Fly the damn bird in the first place.
So
y'all pardon me for a minute.
TCM, we're actually gonna get out of here. I've been saying goodbye for a while. We gotta shut this down.
Well, I got to get my shot.
Gotcha.
My sugar down, and so my daughter's going.
Hey, daughter, how you doing?
Get her a shot. Give him the EpiPen.
How you doing?
I am Miss TCM. TCM daughter.
TCM's daughter. Hi, TCM's daughter.
Daughter.
Well, she helps me out. She takes care of me. She's one of the best daughters out of the 3 that I've got.
Oh, don't let the other two find out.
Oh, they already know it.
He already got him. He's already got him freaking.
The other 2 don't speak to me. They don't call me. They won't come and see me. They don't. I got them on Facebook. They won't talk to me on Facebook.
Wow.
Because they know that my wife and my daughter now is God sent. That's all I say. It's God sent. They don't like it.
Say hello. Tell her to say hello.
They said to tell you hello. I mean, they said to tell them hello. Look at them. Look at them.
Hey.
I'm right here.
Hi.
All right.
Well, that's it, guys.
All right.
Shutting.
I'm out of here after my hour.
TCM, I'd like to thank you for being a big part of this tonight. Hopefully you gained some subs, man. Had a good time. We can do this again if you'd like.
Yeah.
Well,
make sure I
I've definitely gained some subs. You don't know how much I appreciate you doing this.
Oh, it's all good, man. We're here as a community. That's what it's about.
Definitely need to do it again.
Sure.
Not just to get me some subs, but I've enjoyed myself.
Oh, I'm sure you did, man. I tried to make it fun. That's why I was like, dude, you and me just hanging out in your channel's not. We got to get some entertainment going, bro.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'm sitting here bored to death, twiddling my thumbs.
We got to rile up Bill.
We got to rile up Bill.
We got to get Bill, the drone reviewer, riled up. That would be fun. I'd have some more fun with that.
Oh my god, dude! What a pathetic person.
That was like a week of fun. I really enjoyed that week.
I knew you would. I figured you would.
Oh,
the next thing
I'm not taking my videos down. They're all staying up. Everything's staying up.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I took mine down because somebody decided to turn my channel in. So one of Bill's little haters decided they would actually have a go at my channel, and they did.
I didn't do anything to them. All I did was put up a really awesome rap song, which even his wife said it was good.
But
did you hear that?
Yeah, but
that was funny. You know when your wife likes
they did
when your wife makes fun of you. What?
Yeah, they did it through YouTube. They threw me under the bus with YouTube, so I had to answer first.
Well, yeah, you're a big fish because they want. Yeah,
that's the thing. They don't want me going after the channels, you know. So, anyways, it's fine. I squared things away with YouTube, and I said, "Look, man, all right, fine. Everybody has disagreements. You know what I'm saying? I think this individual. Well, it doesn't matter what you think. You just need to stick to your own content. All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll do it for now. For now."
Yeah, I can't hurt his feelings anymore.
No, I don't. All right, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, for now, we'll do it. I don't have a problem twisting the
You're
neck.
gonna disappear. They have so many there's millions of freaking YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna forget this crap. It's gonna be all over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there's no probationary period for me. There's no nothing. I just had a quick talk with YouTube, and we squared things away. And so I just decided best interest for me and everybody else involved, just remove the videos and call it a day. And he knows how I feel. He still knows how I feel. Steve Carpenter didn't hold back. Steve made a wonderful video for him.
All
And
right,
then
TCM, I got you on there.
And then he did end up apologizing in the end, even if it was short term and not very heartfelt. At least he apologized. So I gave it to him. He can take it and walk this time.
He doesn't know I exist. I don't even care.
There's always next
I
time.
didn't know I exist either, Dad.
Oh, he does. He does.
Yep. I'm freaking scary because people like me and I'm nice.
See, Dad's like me. You never know what you're going to find underneath the shell. Just got to crack it open and see what pops out.
There's some things, yeah. I can have fun, especially if you open up the door. I'm like Ken, man.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Did you see the next live stream? He opened up with, "We're not going to talk about the topic," and I'm like, waiting for it, wait for it, and then he didn't do it.
What I wanted to talk about. I called Ken. I was like, Ken, you need to put that as your ringtone. I sent it to him. I was like, you should totally put this as your ringtone, and in the middle of your show, have somebody call you.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
Turkey neck. Oh, dude.
Man,
God damn it.
You almost missed your chair, bro. Are you okay there?
Hey, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I'm just saying, man. That was one step away from missing the chair, dude. I saw that armrest grab. All right. Well,
I've been there. I'm really impressed that he's still coherent right now. I've been there, but it's usually I'm gone.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. There's nothing you could say to wake me back up.
I would have to drink way more than that to be toast. I think me and Ed would really make a go of it.
Who knows? I don't know what he drank. He could have taken down some freaking moonshine.
Oh, I'd be down for that too, man.
My liver can't take that anymore.
Well, that's the problem, is that neither can mine. I enlarged my spleen from too much drinking and got pancreatitis. So Dan has maybe one or two little frisky drinks now, and he gets his buzz on, and that's about the end of it.
That's tomorrow night. Get some buzz on tomorrow.
There you go.
Well,
Okay.
for me, it's when I eat. As soon as I eat, which I have not done yet, other than the hydraulic sandwiches that I'm having now,
Hydraulic sandwiches.
is once I eat, it'll be boom, boom, out go the light.
I mean, I don't think you're going to make it till then. You're going to sit back in that chair, pet the cat, and then you're just going to...
That's entirely possible. It may be 2 a.m. before I eat.
I mean, there's been a couple times I've already had to wake you up. I'm pretty sure you were going out.
Yeah, well, it's been brutally hot down here. You should know about that.
Yeah. That's why
well, Dan, I've got to go out. It's been fun.
All right,
I've
we'll see you,
enjoyed it.
TCM.
Y'all have a good rest of the night.
Later,
Yeah,
brother.
And
We're
I'll
going.
holler at you later on, bro.
He saw me on.
We're going too. Dad Random's up next. We're going to do his YouTube channel next. We're giving him shout outs. It's going to be a long stream, so get ready for it.
I want to join.
Yes, yeah.
Later, guys.
All right, man.
After a while, crocodile.
Oh, man.
On that note, guys, I am shutting this down. We are calling this a night. Everyone in chat that popped in, thank you for coming in. Give Mr. Ed there, Love My Drones, a shout out. And oops,
The flying lunatic.
Yep, and then Mr. Dad Random, of course. Always a pleasure to have you in here, sir. If you guys have not subbed up to his channel with the 5 people left, actually probably more like one person left, because all of us probably have a YouTube window open with the stream so we can pop out the chat. Drone shots. It was good to see you. I see that you just posted again, sir, so thanks for stopping in. And guys, I'm shutting the stream down. Any last words? You guys got something to say?
See you tomorrow.
Happy Friday evening.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it's already Friday. That's right. Not for me yet. I got a little while to wait.
I meant to say happy Friday evening.
Ah.
Happy Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
There you go. And if I was Frosty the Snowman,
Gotcha.
happy birthday. But it's not, so I'm not going to.
Later, Ed.
Bye.
For me, just one more day to work, and then it's party time.
Party.
Already? It's not already party time.
And
We'll see you guys.